Happy Friday evening. I remembered this time. Hello, guys. What's up? How's it going? Don't mind my stuffs here. I really gotta be cleaner now that you can see all of this. Feels like we just did this. Yeah, weird, right? How's it going? How are all of you? How was the last 2.5 hours been? Hello. Hi, Ari, Husher, Dr. Overdose, Form, JJ, Goose, Chin Dimple, and Violent Midget. What's up, guys? How is your Friday going? How are you? How are things? How is life? Hopefully it's good. Things here are well. It does feel like I was just here, and it's because I was just here 2.5 hours ago. But alas, we're back, and now we do the D&D, and we have a fun journey to go on today. I'm very excited. So we'll probably just go straight into it. Or if you guys want to just go straight into it. Good stuff. Okay, let's do it then. Let's do it. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, I'm Caroused. Also known as Potaytosaurus, I play a Wood Elf Ranger.
Sorry, it was like adjusting stream. It was okay. Hi, I'm Sad Silent _ I play Yuki Sato. I am a human rogue. I like to kill things.
Hello, I am Husher. I am the Game Master / Dungeon Master / Chief Goblin Lord.
I'm Mother Trucker. I'm Brea, the half-elf barbarian.
I'm Dr. Overdose, Garmy, the half-gnome wizard, and I like Monster Energy Drink. Please sponsor us. We're not sponsored.
Yet.
Yet.
Soon, TM.
Monster is like the only thing that I would drink when I was young. I actually, somewhere upstairs, I have a memory box, and it's a carabiner with just the tabs of Monster energy drinks. The whole thing is just tabs because I would drink it all the time, like every day. And I would say
It's
the tabs.
Like
It's
my
upstairs somewhere.
favorite energy drink. Favorite.
And yet somehow you can still to this day play these exciting, energetic, scary ass games, and your heart rate's like 70. Dude.
I know, right?
I was like,
that
"The
actually
fuck is
makes
this?"
me
I'm like
jealous
checking my
sometimes.
watch. I'm like, what is my heart rate right now? Like, what the shit?
My resting heart rate, I think, is higher than your heart rate sometimes on stream.
When
I'm
she's
terrible.
scared, right? You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Need to hit the bike and the treadmill a bit more. That's all I've learned. That's what I've learned as I've watched Potatosaurus play games.
And that's with taking sleep medicine that keeps me awake.
Oh, okay. There's a counterbalance here.
Yeah.
So do we want to do a recap? Do we want to do a poll for who does the recap of last week?
I don't know the recap.
No, because everybody
Oh.
will vote for me.
I mean, they were all here. They saw it.
I could do a quick recap if you want. Would you like me to do a quick recap and then we can get into some rollies, or do you want to do rollies first? What do you want to do? I'll do either one.
Let's do rollies
pretty flexible.
first.
Some
Rollies
rollies.
first. All right. All right. Let's let's see who we're gonna go first. Let's do Sad Silent and Potatosaurus.
Okay. Ladies first.
No, you go first.
You can't do that.
You
after
go
two
first.
Ladies first.
You're
Come
so
on.
silly.
I
Trying to
mean,
be polite.
Yuki is a lady.
Fair.
True.
This is true.
She's got you there.
Got the good
Oh.
roll out of the way, Silent.
That's it. That's the biggest one for the day.
That's the one.
That just like we said. There it goes. Oh. Dear God. Okay. Well, get like a 3, please. Again.
Oh, it's still 2-0, right?
All right.
Coming out of the gates, just swinging Silent in like a shutout, like boom, 3-0.
More like I didn't get a single one over 10. 10
That-
was my highest number out of 4 rolls.
Wow. Hey, what are the odds? All
Not
right,
very
let's
good.
do our other two. Let's
Those are
do Mother
really bad
Trucker
odds.
versus Garmy. We'll let just because let those little numb fingers go. Let roll the dice. Ooh.
Oof.
Wow. 1 for Dr. Overdose. Still one.
Ooh.
11 to 11. 17 for Brea.
Nice.
She threw it back at you.
Oh.
Natural 1. Oof.
Let those dice fly. 2 for Brea. 1 for Dr. OD.
Ooh.
This is your
Oh,
Never mind. Spoke too soon.
hey.
Well-
All right, Brea v. Sad Silent. Brea v. Yuki. I'm gonna clean this chat up. You don't see this action anywhere else other than Potatosaurus FM live on Twitch. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Boom, 13.
Not a bad start. Okay.
Hey, it
she
was better
said-
than all
A
my
better
rolls.
start. It was a better
She
start.
said
okay?
otherwise.
Like, 1-1.
That's more like me.
Oh, come on.
Okay, so we don't want to do anything scary or like
I do.
life-threatening today because it seems like all of our rolls are shit.
Is that 2-2?
Yeah.
We're only gonna,
What is
I
it?
gotta
Go meet with
you,
a
you guys
dangerous
keep rolling
prisoner.
so fast. I haven't even had a chance. I'm gonna have a chance.
I think I just won. Unless
All
she
right,
gets
so
20.
Yuki won Bray won the first one. Yuki won the second one. Yuki won the third one. Yuki lost the fourth one. Or hang on. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yuki.
Yeah, I think you won, right? Yeah, look at this, Yuki. So Brea, Yuki. Because I think you might have rolled out of order maybe once. Yuki
Did we?
again.
Did we?
Brea. Yeah, like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think there was some extra rolls.
8, 9. Yeah, there's a 9th roll. Like that.
She didn't-
that
she
that
didn't do
20
her
at
last
the end.
roll.
Oh, she hasn't rolled yet. Okay, yeah, that's why I was like, there's only 9. We have an odd number. All right.
Oh,
Well,
well,
okay,
yeah.
well, that's
hey,
20 to
there
the
you
1.
go.
The yin and yang of D&D.
I remember like several weeks ago, I was thinking we should make like a natural 1, just like an automatic loss for the rollies, and a 20 just an auto win.
I was thinking it should take
Wow.
away a point.
An auto win, like, just fucking natural 20, baby. I'm winning at life. This is how it is now. All right, so we're gonna roll. I haven't figured out what your boon will be, but we'll figure it out here. We got time. All right, go for it.
Dear God. Okay. Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. Oh my
Nice,
god,
so
you
1
guys
to
are going
1.
so fast. I can't.
1 to 2.
What's
You won.
happening?
You won. You
That
want to
was
play
so
Vegas?
fast.
We're playing
I'm
craps
just
now.
shooting them because I feel like I usually just think about it too much and then always get like a 1 or a 2 or some shit. So now I'm just throwing them out there.
It's
Just
a
And it's
bam, bam,
working.
bam.
It's working better.
Huh. Well, that works.
Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see what we got here. Let's watch something cool. You deserve something cool, so we're gonna find you something cool because you don't win a lot, and I mean,
You know what?
it ain't your
With
fault.
our history, it's probably not going to be used anyways. So don't try too hard.
No, we're gonna find you something cool that's completely broken that you can use today. Oh my god, you want me to turn you into a murder hobo? Because I could probably do that.
Don't tempt me.
You're like, oh, we're gonna go crazy. All right. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. All right. Let's see here. Tonight, as a reward, Silent, for your awesome roles and being a stellar dude, gonna give you a bag of tricks.
Uh-oh.
Like the cereal?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you. I'm thinking. Let's make it like reasonably fair. A gray bag of tricks should be in Foundry. Give it to yourself for today.
That is amazing. I
What
love
is
it.
it?
Wait, how
It
So-
is a very special magical item that's amazing.
How
it's
do
a-
I
it's
add
a-
items again?
Gray?
Control spacebar. We'll let you search. Should be in there. I haven't looked
Did
yet.
you say gray?
Bag
Mhm.
of tricks. There's tan, rust, and gray.
Tricks, people, not bag of swords. It's a sword. Bag of tricks.
Okay.
Oh, I need to turn that
The gray bag of tricks.
Oh my gosh, the gray one. That's perfect.
I was trying to like put it over in the side, but I don't think I can do that. Let's see.
No, you can
What's
add
the
it to your
fuzzy
character sheet. You just have to
object?
delete it.
So,
yeah,
can
I'll
I?
explain it.
Okay.
You want to do it, Garmy? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sure. A bag of tricks is really cool. If you have a bag of tricks, you can reach into it and pull out a fuzzy little monster of various types, depending on what you roll on a dice. And that will be there, I think, till the next dawn. And it will work, and it'll work with you, and it's friendly to you. So the gray bag of tricks has everything from a panther to a giant rat and like a weasel.
Can we have Gimli
Depending
be
on-
something that comes out of it?
I'm sorry, what?
Can we have Gimli be
Gim-
something that comes out of it?
I mean, Gimli's kind of the size of a badger.
That's
Kind of the size of a badger. So when you use an action to pull an object out of the bag, you can throw it up to 20 feet. When it lands, it transforms into whatever this is. You roll a 1d8, and it will determine what creature you roll out of the bag of
wow.
tricks.
Okay.
And it will
Digging
use the
it.
stats from the
That's
monster manual for
cool.
whatever that is, right? It will use whatever the stats are for whatever that monster is.
So you could potentially pull out a little panther that then fights with us.
Or a giant elk.
Yeah.
Right, a giant elk. So your choices will be a weasel, a giant rat, a badger, a boar, a panther, a giant badger, a dire wolf, or a giant elk. So,
So
and
does
it will vanish at dawn or at 0 HP.
the bag or the thing that comes out of the bag?
The thing that comes out of the bag will vanish
So does he get to keep the bag forever?
I mean,
just
Probably
for
just a-
today.
a regular bag though. After that, right?
Oh, okay.
But you can use it 3 times in one day.
Oh, that's like every fight then, huh?
Well, I mean,
Pretty much.
For the
I
most
mean, it
part,
depends how many
probably.
fights we have. I mean, it could last for several fights. You could pull out a giant elk and we could just plow through a hallway of people.
A giant elk is almost like a Brea, right?
Yeah.
It has 14 armor, right? It's got 42 hit points.
19
Right.
strength.
It speaks giant elk, understands common, elvish, and sylvan, but it can't speak them. I mean, this thing has a charisma of a 10, so it's actually a giant elk is more charismatic than some of our characters in the group, to be quite honest.
Me, yeah.
Like,
I was just
without
gonna
even
ask, what's
talking.
My charisma is only 13.
Yeah,
Mine
yeah,
is
this is
9.
somebody has a you have like somebody has like a couple. You have like a -1, don't you?
Yeah.
Because the charisma.
Am I the most charismatic person at 14?
You know, if I knew more about this
I'm
game
15.
when I was creating this character, I would have
The
given myself more
Barb is
charisma.
Our barbarian is the most charismatic person in the party.
It's because of the half
I love
health.
it. I love it.
Wait, Silent, you're saying that the girl who wants to steal an amputee's leg, you want them to have more charisma?
I think that explains the
Well,
charisma.
What?
She's just
That's
really,
no
and I'm the one who's
charisma.
going to be, like interviewing. I don't know if that's the right word. The inmate with the lowest charisma. I don't know if that was the move here, but
Wait, it was because you knew the thieves can't.
yeah, that's true.
Hey, don't
But
give away our
we
story
could,
yet.
well, we had talked about it on stream a little bit.
Don't
but
do
we
it,
could
do it.
totally-
We want it to be a surprise. Let's just wait. Let's just
Okay.
we're just-
Yeah, I'm gonna put a message in our secret chat.
And the giant elk, if you happen to whip out an 8 and pull out a giant elk, it's a huge creature, so it takes up a big chunky space.
I feel like this is like right up Yuki's wheelhouse to just have something weird just in her bag to throw out.
Suddenly, she just feels this weight hanging from her belt, and she's like, "What is that?" And there's this cool, like, magical little bag there. Look at Bray is like, "I win rollies, and I don't get cool shit. Like this is bullshit. This is fucking favoritism. Oh, yeah, it's a cool little thing, and it's a magical item, but it will disappear at the end of the session. But you can use it up to 3 times per day.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to abuse it, honestly.
And it's friendly to all of you. And if you want to be here's what we could do at the beginning of a combat. If you pull this out, if we want to make, because you want with the group to benefit too, right? If whoever you want can be the one who owns the creature, because the creature acts on the owner's turn, right? So if you're like, hey, I'm not sure if I want to use it, and Bray's like, hey, can I? And you guys can come to a decision. Like, you can whip out the creature, and then it'll, like, Bray will be the one who commands it as a bonus action.
Ooh.
That way you can all benefit from it, not just, you. But
Cool.
it's still yours.
Can you do it 3 times? Can you do it?
3 times in one
3.
fight? Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Spawn 3 different monsters.
Just whip out 3 giant elk. You're like, welcome to
If we
Canada,
fight a
bitch.
dragon or something, like now what? Yeah, all
Did you
right.
just say Canada?
Yeah, welcome to Canada.
Canada?
Welcome
to
to
Canada.
Canada.
Like sorry.
The maple leaf
so
say
good.
hello.
That was so
And out,
good.
out comes the elk.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry.
Well, I don't think they say mate, actually. Sorry.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
I might have sounded
In their eyes.
British by accident. That was
No,
a
I think it
terrible
was
Canadian.
good. The sorry.
You can even name, if you like, what was the name of the, because who here played Valheim? Played Valheim? Was it the first creature that you fight is, was his name Eikthyr or whatever? The, like, giant-ass elky
That
thing that you fight?
reindeer. Yeah. I don't remember its name, but yeah.
It's like Eikthyr or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's what she was just saying. Eikthyr. Thea.
I want to sing the song from Enterprise to Jesus if Jesus was here, though. Just want to, like, do a rendition, but we'll save it for another day.
Don't make me hit you. It's like
That
the
was a-
worst Star Trek theme
That was
song
a
ever.
threat. That was a threat.
I want you to know that it's been a long road getting from there to here. You're welcome. All right. So we'll do a quick recap of last week's event. So last week's event was, if you want to really get a good rendition of it, just kind of take Rain of Fire with Matthew McConaughey and kind of combine it with Coyote Ugly. And that's kind of what happened last week as our recap. So the party, now that Bray had returned to the inn, the Stonehill Inn, and we're just relaxing and getting drunk. Sad Silent decided it was time to get turnt, in his words. And so...
I didn't say that.
Catch the VOD, okay? It's there. Anyways,
the
so
VOD.
sad.
Catch it.
So
Go catch it.
Catch those VODs, okay? So Silent had decided that it was time to
Technically,
get.
it's a highlight because
Oh, that's true. Technically, it's a highlight.
Go catch it.
But Yuki wanted to drown her sorrows, and Garmy needed to drown his sorrows
I
after
think
what was
it was
revealed.
more so like Brea trying to drown Yuki.
And
Every
Brea
time
was
you
absolutely.
finished a glass, Brea just slid another one across the table.
Garmy
Brea
gave me
was-
a task. I took it seriously.
It worked
Brea
really
definitely
well.
did contribute to the delinquency of a Yuki. And but as the evening progressed and things got a little bit more wild, the party decided that they wanted to help entertain and bring more business back into the inn at the request of the innkeeper Joseph. And ultimately, what we ended up having was a barbarian playing a flute with a half elf ranger, right? You're half elf ranger, right? Kind of in case I forgot. Dancing
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly on the bar counter. And so over the course of a few hours, as Yuki continued to get drunker and drunker, and Brea and Karaus got incredibly more enthusiastic to the point where the crowd was about to riot, and good old Artarax went over and calmed some fools because they were about to throw hands, and Artarax was like, the only fucking talons getting thrown are right here, son. So they all backed away, everything calmed down, they progressed, they had a nice little party, and then at the end, like towards the end, as people started to go back around midnight, go back to their homes, because these are just, people who got jobs, right? They got to get up early, take care of the kids. A dwarf approached them with an interesting offer. And his name was Varen, right? Varen? Axe Breaker or Ass Breaker.
Breaker.
If you've been drinking a lot, the word axe is hard, right? So Varen came in and offered the party a job. He had been referred to the group by Varnoth, the commander who had retired of a mercenary company on Stormwreck Isle, the same commander who Yuki tried to steal not once, but twice. Her
Was it like
prosthetic
3
leg.
times?
I mean, 3 times a lady, I guess, right? So Varen approached him with an interesting offer that Garmy, even though he was also very inebriated, I mean, that dude can drink for like a little dude who's like, well, as long as my arm, that dude was knocking him back like the pints. He was floating.
He had the hiccups.
He had the hiccups. But he negotiated a better percentage if they were able to get the key to a vault. They were to sneak into a prison or somehow infiltrate a prison or whatever mechanism they choose to receive a percentage of a lost fortune that was stolen from this somewhat powerful dwarf clan who lives in the fortress of Gauntlgrim. And Aerie had joined them also, and Aerie offered and said, Aerie the cleric, right, that she would also be there to help, but she wasn't sure if she'd be able to join them inside the prison because she's a Yuan-Ti and they might have some issues with a snake-like person being with the group. But Varen offered them that position, and they which they accepted, to take on this job, to break into the prison and get the key to the vault from prisoner 13. And at that point, the party went their ways, found their rooms, went to sleep their hangover off, took a long rest. Woo! Cockle-doodle-doo. It is now the next morning.
Did we mention that I did investigate the sword?
Oh,
That is
my
true. You did
stream is-
investigate the sword and determine it was cursed.
My stream
Yeah.
is like super not okay right now.
Oh no!
My network
Oh.
is pooping on me.
Oh yeah, it's buffering over here for me too. I didn't just notice that.
Yeah, it's all.
It's back.
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
No, not sponsored by Taylor Swift.
But not sponsored by Tay Tay.
Don't. Yeah.
The only Taylor this stream is sponsored by is the potato.
Or I would love for Matt Mercer's hair to sponsor the stream because that dude has some fabulous locks, and I'm jealous. I actually shaved mine today.
I'm still holding out for Monster Energy drink.
The
We need to hold out for an internet service that fucking works. How about that? How about that? Spectrum.
Yeah, you sons
Oh.
of bitches.
It is not getting any better. It is getting far worse.
Oop. It got clearer on my side.
I'm in the red, and it's all network.
Oh, for drop packets on Twitch Inspector or whatever?
It's giving me a bitrate of 10,000. Why?
I don't think you need that. That's a bit much.
Well, I don't. I absolutely. Holy
Ooh,
what?
Large raid.
My stream is shitting itself right now. No. Aileen, I don't know if you can even hear this, but thank you for the raid. What the heck? Oh no, and I don't know what to do. Thank you for the shout out. How was your stream, Aileen? I don't know what to do right now.
Oh yeah, we seem very far behind.
It is
Yeah.
very far.
It's delayed, isn't it? My
Yeah,
hearing
like
is
very
delayed.
delayed.
Yeah,
It's
'cause I was
way
like, that's
delayed.
like 2 minutes old.
I guess I could close out of that stream. Well, maybe I just stopped lurking in people's streams because that's not helping.
Maybe. Oh shit.
Well, hi everyone. I don't know if you can hear me, but my stream is currently shitting. Oh, it's back in the green. Oh, Aileen, you saved us. If everyone can just do a real quick refresh. Refresh.
This raid is cursed.
Are we good?
I don't know. We're in the green. If you guys can hear, and if you're, I'm just gonna. Okay. Hi. Welcome in. Aileen, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. You can hear, see. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? And welcome in, raiders. This is we're playing D&D tonight. We've just started. You're right on time. Maybe it was the streams I was lurking in. I mean, I don't, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, welcome in. Stream is much better after refresh. Beautiful. Super sorry about that. I think my internet was just crashing for some reason. My network, I had super bad dropped frames. But welcome in. If you don't know me, my name is Potaytosaurus. The community here is the Spud Club. We're playing D&D. We are called the Kindred Company. You can see it on the screen over there. And we are on session 14. If you are not super into D&D or you just have no clue what it is, don't worry. Don't panic. This is for beginners. We are on session 14, but I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. If you want to get caught up, you can go check out the quest log. Or I also have a YouTube playlist where it shows all of our past D&D sessions. You can go check that out. But welcome, Aileen. Thank you so much for the raid. I really hope that your stream was fantastic. And welcome in, raiders. This is very much a chill place. Typically, when I do stream D&D, it is very much I don't read out chat or respond to chat. I do type to you guys sometimes, but it's mostly just chilling and talking with the team here. In D&D itself, Jay.
Potato.
Jay, thank you for gifting us up to Potato. I appreciate it. You're so kind. Gone Blade, thank you for the follow. Nightmare, thank you for the follow. And Aileen, thank you again so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I know that you put your everything into your stream, so go get some food, go get some water, do your thing. Take care of you. You deserve it and you need it. And everybody else, get some water, hydrate, stretch a little bit. You also deserve it. What's that noise? That was fancy.
My doorbell. Sorry.
Oh, you must find one of those things? Damn. I don't even have a doorbell. That's wild, huh? Here for the chill vibe. Well, I appreciate it. So in D&D, like I said, we're on session 14 today, and I play Caroused. I'm a Wood Elf Ranger. We'll go to Silent next.
I am sad silent underscore. I'm playing Yuki Sato, a human rogue.
I am Husher, the game master and chief goblin lord.
Single, ready to mingle.
Single, ready to mingle. Let me up. Just slide in my DMs. It's all good.
I'm Mother Trucker. I'm the half-elf barbarian, Brea.
Dr. Overdose, Garmy, Forest Gnome Wizard.
But can I IM you? Harry, we talked about this. IMing is not a thing anymore.
Oh,
I still got an
Slide
ICQ
in.
number.
You can IM me,
2132638. Go
Slide
ahead, do
into
it.
the
2132638.
I was like 12 when
What'd
I
you
Is
just
that your ICQ number? Did you just give an ICQ number?
I
the
still
hell is an
remember it, dude.
ICQ
2132638.
What is an ICQ number?
ICQ was a really
It's-
popular chat in what, like 98 through
Before
04?
AIM, there was ICQ.
There
Oh,
was
I
something
started it.
before AIM.
that aim was
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Oh my
believe it or not.
God.
Seen it here, people. Antiques that can still talk. It's all good. But thank you for tuning into Potatosaurus FM here live
Yeah,
on
so
Twitch
we
every Friday.
Oh, unite.
Yeah.
We just started. We haven't even started the session yet. We were just about to do we were just actually doing a recap. So if any of you have questions, feel free to put it in chat. This is very much a beginner friendly, ask dumb questions because that's how you learn kind of thing. And check out the quest log and the YouTube videos if you want to get super caught up. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. And I am a full-time streamer. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. doing variety. We're doing Hollow Knight, trying to do Platinum on our first playthrough. We're doing Outer Wilds. We're gonna be doing Demon Souls to celebrate my partnerversary, which is in less than a week. That'll be super exciting. And lots of random. We do lots of art, like on this wall behind me. And then every Friday is D&D at 5 p.m. But yeah, them questions are all I made up. That is not true, Jesus. You are smart as hell. Okay.
Bad choices in Star Trek, maybe. I mean, wait, what?
So where were we at in the recap? We were talking about. I don't remember.
Garmy had just we had kind of went back a little bit, and Garmy had done he had done some detect magic and determined that the item, the sword that Yuki Sato has, her wakizashi, is actually cursed in some way, and that the most probable method of removing that curse is to find the hair of the weapon somewhere off to the east, northeast, faint, and he was able to detect those traces of magic before his spell ends. So you sort of can use it as a compass.
Okay.
Kind of guide you-ish in the right direction.
Can we see that?
I haven't told Yuki this yet because she was passed out at the time.
Never mind.
Oh, you want to see the map? There's a handout. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find your handout.
What did you say about Yuki? And you?
I said I haven't told Yuki that it's cursed yet because Yuki was passed out at the time. That's probably going to be a conversation today.
So that's something all of us don't know then?
I think everyone else knew
knew
because
know it. I was passed
we
out.
all know it. Yuki was asleep, was passed out at the time
it.
when yeah.
Okay.
That was the only way we could get the sword away from Yuki was to get Yuki unconscious.
Right. Super drunk.
Murdery.
Super drunk.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So now we have to go into a high security prison and talk to somebody who stole a bunch of gold and magical items and try to get.
We know where the items are hidden, though. That we just don't have the key to it.
Oh, we
and
do.
We have to figure out the key. That's my understanding, right, Husher?
Beautiful. Thank you, Husher.
The dwarf Varen Axebreaker knows where the vault is. It's the vault in Gauntlgrim.
Okay.
He doesn't have the key, and Prisoner 13, despite years of being in prison, has not disclosed the location of the key to get into the vault after she stole a significant portion of it.
That's what we need to get. How we get it is up to us. We have a few plans.
Can we just say friend? Can we just say friend?
I mean, if you want to friend a criminal.
No,
I mean,
just
or
speak
if you
friend.
can defend a criminal.
Speak friend. Nobody gets it?
I don't have.
It's fine, never mind.
And enter. Speak friend and enter.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the friend
the
spell, and I don't think I have it.
Talking about. I know what you're talking about. I read those books like 20 fucking times. Let's go. Let's go. The Tolkien knowledge. Yeah. So and so the party had wrapped up after this. After talking to Varen, he was gonna leave the next day. He said, and let his clan, his family, know that he had found people who were gonna be able to retrieve the key to the vault. You guys had went off to bed, crawled into your little straw mattresses, but not before you purchased a 50% stake in the Stonehill Inn.
Oh, right. We own the Spud Bar now. What's it called? The
Drunken Spud.
The Drunken Spud. We renamed it. That's right.
The Drunken Spud.
And so every week you'll be able to recover some of your investment and make a little bit of passive income as we go. But these things also have expenses and things like that too. So, and if there are major decisions that come up as 50% owners of the Drunken Spud, these will be roleplay decisions for your group to figure out how you want to deal with it.
Beautiful. We gonna be rich.
And
I'm
We're
rich.
looking for a bard for the bar, right?
Correct. You're
That's
looking for a
that's
bar.
on our mission list.
And he's going to send a letter back, right? Joseph's going to send a letter back on the ship that you came in on
Sorry, who's
to
Joseph?
see if he can
The bar.
the actual other owner, 50%
Okay,
owner
okay,
of the
okay.
bar, right? He also, he's the
Bad with
tavern
names.
keeper, so to speak.
Don't tell him I didn't know his name.
Okay. But he's also going to try to find a bard. But if you can find a bard who will play and entertain
I
and
can
help make him
be a
and
bard. What do you mean?
well, he's also going to try to find a
Steven could be an invisible bard.
a silent bard that
That'd be creepy. No one could see him.
play me music, Steven.
I would
We
go
could
there.
teach him to play a guitar. I could see a floating guitar in the corner,
Yeah.
just being strummed.
Exactly.
That's entertainment.
Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom,
Welcome to the Drunken Spud, where we have a ghost band.
Oh, we
you
took
are
a long
probably
rest,
think
right?
that you are drunk, even when you're not.
Yeah,
So
I think we took a long rest.
So the night passed. Now, there are some things that you guys hadn't talked about because nobody has really caught Brea up to speed of what happened other than let's get fucking smashed.
Yeah.
So Brea doesn't know what happened on your previous adventures, and that's where we had planned on starting last week, but we got into some exciting role play, absolutely. So yeah, you wake up the next morning, you wander your way out to the main room of the tavern. Joseph grabs you guys some delicious breakfasts. Fruits and veggies are a little hard to come by here in the north, but we've got bread, we've got some water, maybe some ale, right? And you want to start the day off right. And obviously eggs,
Coffee
bacon.
and bacon. That's all I want.
yeah.
Coffee and bacon. That's it.
And tater tots.
Nothing else.
There's a couple other
Yeah.
people in the tavern. It's still early. We're gonna say it's Potatosaurus early, so like 9 a.m. Maybe you guys slept in. Okay.
Excuse me. I get up at so early every day.
So many numbers lower than that, you son of a bee. So it's early morning. It's like 7, 8 a.m. somewhere around in there, right? When you guys wake up and you make your way out there, earn some well-earned rest after your drunken revelry.
You're spicy tonight.
Slept in, right? You got yourself a little 7, 8 hours of shut eye. And absolutely, there's some coffee, right? Delicious fire brewed coffee. Maybe you can buy
Fire
some
brewed coffee.
I mean, it's a fucking fire, man. I'm sure they just got a little pot, like cowboy coffee, little pot sits out there.
And all the times y'all have seen Garmy in the wild, he has never looked as disheveled as he does this morning. He is clearly hungover as.
It's all
Right,
good.
it's just like silently shoveling food into her mouth, like in a.
He's just doing
stupor.
fucking chin ups on the rafters. She's like, "What's wrong with you, bitches?" Like, right? She's just up there working out, getting swole. So how do you what do you guys want to start to? Do you want to get into kind of catching Brea up to speed, right? We want to just do a little bit of that because she doesn't know what happened when you rescued Iria's brother.
So like just with a mouthful of food, I'm gonna look at Kurt and be like, "So you have a dragon now?"
Before we get to that, can I just Yuki has this ability called Whispers of the Dead, and it just allows me to gain proficiency in one of the skills that I lack. Yeah.
Ooh.
So just for
I also
today,
need my.
I'm going to put it into
divination rolls.
persuasion, just so for the whole.
You're going to put it in persuasion. Okay, that's a good call, right?
Wow.
And you want to roll your prestidigitation numbers, not prestidigitation, right? Is that what it is?
My,
you should have inspiration, by the way.
Important.
Oh yeah.
And everybody should have a point of everybody should have a point of inspiration.
I know exactly what that natural one is being used for.
I do too.
Now get a 20. Oh my god.
What?
Doesn't get much better than that.
That's like absolute best case scenario.
So good.
Oh my god. Bow to Garmy. Holy.
We could just ask her one
what?
question and be done.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That is a critical
God.
success on our persuasion roll and a critical fail on her me diving into her brain for the detect thoughts.
Whoa. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
I said I was doing that last week.
So I have a dragon. Yeah, it happened all really fast. And I don't remember how I got a dragon. What's his face told me that I was changed.
What's his face?
I can't remember his name. What are the canary
What
guys?
was his name?
What's the canary guy's name?
The canary guy.
I forgot.
You
his
mean
name.
Bahamut?
Bahamut,
Was it that guy? Yeah.
the fucking platinum god
dragon?
of dragons.
Gonna
But
hide.
he's just like a canary, guys.
The
It's all
canary
good.
guy.
I was like,
That's how I
canary
remember it.
guy?
Okay.
what? Oh, the god?
Don't make me feel dumb. I can't help it that I don't remember these things. I'm trying.
okay.
Okay.
It's not like Kasher hasn't given us like 7 different names for him.
I
which
mean,
makes it
you
a
met him
little
as
bit more
as a man
confusing.
named Argentum, right?
Yes.
That's what I remember him as.
His other human name is Fizbin, where he's known as like a very powerful wizard who gained a pretty popular following because nobody really knew he was the Platinum Dragon Bahamut. And then his real name is Bahamut. Platinum Dragon. His sister is a very angry, angsty dragon named Tiamat, who one day form will roleplay with his crazy demon voice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can my dragon talk?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
He can
Not
understand
yet.
you. Yeah, I mean,
so
no,
so what
yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll
do?
have to
So
go
I'm
look at
like
that again.
I'm like super hungover, right? I'm gonna just like pull my hood down a little bit farther, summon my dragon, and have my dragon like do smoke images to Brea to like explain what happened.
Okay.
Your dragon just showed me a movie.
Yeah.
Do we know what movies are?
I don't know. I'm embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed.
Well, that's okay. Mother Trucker could be embarrassed that she's one of the only people here, other than Sad Silent _, who've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Damn it!
I
know
never
I haven't
watched.
seen it.
You gotta bring out everybody's dirty
I'm-
laundry like that. Damn.
We gotta drop me out. Let me out me like that.
Out me. Dang.
Yeah. So let's take a look.
Yuki's just like taking an ice bath, just like.
I thought
just
this was
breathing
a safe
outside
space.
to-
Wait,
to
so
wake
Mother
up.
Trucker hasn't seen Lord of the Rings. Silent hasn't seen Star Wars. I haven't
I saw
seen Star
Two of the
Trek
movies now, officially.
or like any other movie. What about you guys? Is there
So-
a series you haven't seen?
Husher. Interesting fact according to the internet. The Drake Warden's Drake can speak Draconic, according to its stat block.
I'm looking at stat block right now here. Let's see. Language is Draconic. I mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'd say it could speak and understand Draconic, and it can obviously, which is another benefit of why Caroused gained that as a language. However, remember that your Drake is no longer telepathic because it's no longer a pseudo dragon.
I know.
So, I'm just to remind. So, like, yeah, but if you knew Draconic, yeah, like you could understand that, right? Sorry, sorry, this Pez went down the wrong way.
I love that.
And I mean, and absolutely, beforehand, you guys had, been through this temple. I'm sure you're gonna catch up to speed. She remembers everything up until like, whap! I got hit by dragon breath and got incapacitated. Woke up to see you turned into it. Yeah, I know, right? Thwap. And then she got Thanos snapped away immediately after. You,
I remember my boobs glowing.
Yes, you did have glowing chesticles that lanced out energy.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Iron Man the dragon and blinded one.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
cast.
that.
Yeah, you blinded one, and then you guys made your way out, right?
That was your wild magic roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was her wild magic roll.
Yeah.
And then, but you guys have made your way back outside of that cave system, made your way back where you saw that the nice hut that Argentum had met you in was now this ramshackle, like derelict of its former self. And you made your way back. You ran into Kane. Kane had obviously killed some cultists when he had been out doing Paladin, Oath of Vengeance Paladin stuff. There was a letter he gave to Garmy. Right?
Yep.
And Garmy
Army hasn't brought it back up yet.
Yeah, Garmy hasn't told you about the contents of the letter. This is what, you saw it, but you were like, because Kane gave it to him, right? And Kane has a cool little kitten.
That's just a kitten.
That sometimes a cat's just a fucking cat.
With
right?
no name.
Fucking cat's magic.
A cat with no name. We'll find a name for it. We'll find a name for the cat.
I'm with Kerr.
But that's where we got to, right? So that we're all caught up. So you're sitting at breakfast. Joseph's brought your food over, some ale, some water, some coffee. Let you guys, have your pick of the best. A few townsfolk are in there, just kind of mumbling to themselves, probably gonna go talking about farming turnips or whatever they do up here.
Yeah, she got a dragon. That is right. You disappeared. Do you know what happened to you?
No idea.
So, where did you reappear? Just here?
Outside. Like outside the door.
Well, at least you have better luck than I did when I reappeared.
At least I got beer afterwards.
Another reason for me to hate about this god shit. Pick me up, drop me in with a bunch of barbarians, pick you up, drop you off at the bar. That's real kind.
That's some bullshit, I admit, in hindsight. That is some bullshit. Like, hey, that little gnome needs to be beaten. Oh, but she gets to party. This is cool.
I guess that's payback for how much I've always been a heretic. Anyway. So, but yes, we came back to town. Not much happened outside of that other than, meeting the gods. The god.
So y'all get to meet a god, and I get teleported away when I want.
Really, Karast met the god. We were just
so
there.
Screwed up.
Well, she was deatomized and pieced back together when fused with the essence of a platinum dragon. Ardarax was then molded into his true form. He was a little pseudo dragon, and deep inside he knew he was a big dragon, and now he knows that he is in fact a big dragon, and he was right the whole time. No longer a cat-sized dragon, but now more of a wolf-sized dragon. And one day you'll be able to ride like a pony. But not yet. Soon.
Garmy probably can.
Maybe. Oh. But you know who definitely can? And I pick out of my beard, actually, which also, I pull out a little lizard and set it on top of Ardarax's head.
Out of his beard.
New here licks his eyeball.
What does New Here like eat? Like, is it like crumbs that just like filter their way down, and New Year's just back here just like cleaning your food?
Crumb catcher, yeah.
No, I think probably flies. It has a tongue. Oh no, that's a frog, not a lizard. I don't know.
Lizards eat insects.
I mean, it's not a real animal. It's a fey. No, I don't think I would determine if it was a fey thing, celestial thing. I need to figure that out because I have the choice, don't I?
Yeah, where your familiar comes from. Yeah, you have a choice.
Yeah, I don't think I ever decided, or maybe I don't know. Let's just say I don't know, and he doesn't eat.
Wait, did you say celestial?
As far as I'm aware. I think my options are. Let me look it up. It is either celestial, fey, or fiend, and it's my choice. But I could say I don't know and let the DM choose.
Yuki speaks celestial. That's the only reason
I am.
Would you like me to choose? What were the choices? I'll choose. I'll do it right now.
Celestial, fey, or fiend.
I will let the dice decide.
I have fey ancestry, and my favorite enemy is fey.
Thematically, celestial makes the most sense for everything that's happened so far. But
can you just explain what that means?
Celestial is like gods, divine gods. Fey is like fairies, like the Feywild.
Yeah.
And fiend is like devils and demons.
Okay.
The portent says fiend.
Ooh.
Really?
I want to spice it up a little. Spicing it up.
I mean, he's still friendly to me in every
Yeah, absolutely.
way.
Uh-huh. I like the fiend idea personally. I like it.
Just imagine Garmy having like a hole in his beard where New Here's like bitten all the hairs off so he can have a little window.
I think what's happened is Garmy has started braiding his beard differently, so it's like two braids come to the side and then come back together. So there's like a little perch for him in there.
Wigs back and forth, just like a little canary in a cage. Speaking of canaries.
Yeah.
Yuki. I would like you to roll a. I think. What did we choose? It was a wisdom save, please, if you could.
Is the sword still all wrapped up?
So you feel this overwhelming urge deep inside that you really want to cut something, like something needs murdered. And you start to unbind the hilt, and then, you gain control of your composure, and then you rebind it, and nothing happens, and the feeling of uncontrollable bloodlust fades from your mind.
Do any of us
We s-
notice him unbinding the?
Yeah, I would say you notice it if you're sitting near him. You would have noticed it probably her reach down there.
You
Right.
could just like,
Yuki,
perhaps I should take another drink before we go.
we need
She
to
was a lot
talk,
safer
Yuki.
drunk.
No, we need to talk. I gotta
Okay.
look. We got you drunk on purpose last night.
I'm
I
not.
want him
I'm
to
not
take a
part
look
of
at that
this. Don't look
sword.
at me. I did not. I'm a lightweight. I did not have
Okay,
anything to do.
me
with
and Brea got you drunk on
Thank you,
purpose
thank
last
you.
night.
The dick was also part of the plan.
this.
Oh shoot! I don't even know if she was aware that we had drawn on her yet at this point. Was she?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she found
found
out.
Yeah,
She
she found
cast.
out.
Towards the end.
Okay.
You used the shape water, right? And you created a reflection with
that's
it.
right.
You saw that sword drawn on your face.
She was like, why does this sword have testicles?
The pommel of that sword looks very strange.
It's the
Now-
hilt.
That sword, I'm 100% convinced is cursed. And it's bound itself to you. And the only solution is to find its twin. Or, well, the easiest solution is to find its twin.
And Yugi just says, well, not to like make myself the center of the story, but I feel like if we're going to search for that sword, it should be soon, because as time goes on, I just feel myself growing like more and more uncontrollable with these desires.
We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you.
Until then,
The
maybe
kindred
just,
company sticks together.
Maybe just think happy thoughts. What are your happy thoughts? Quick, who has a leg that we can steal?
There's a happy thought.
My joy is being a klepto.
Just look around for the peg legs.
We can chalk that up as like one of the things she likes to do for fun is just challenge herself to take things that just seem almost impossible to steal. But she doesn't keep them though. She gives them back. It's just like a game for her.
It's her favorite pastime.
So, as you finish wrapping up your meal and your bloodlust settles, like the door opens and Aerie comes in with her sword and her spear, and she pulls back the hood of her cloak, and she says, "Let me know when you all are ready to go. I don't know when you're ready to leave, but I'm ready. I've got a couple of potions I prepared to leave in the town for the townsfolk in case anybody get hurt. And I'm pretty positive, having spoken to Kane, that Kane will be in the city until we return."
I'm ready.
And so she sits down and grabs a plate real quick and starts to eat hungrily beside you.
Whenever you're ready, I think. Oh, it's gonna be a long day in my head. But whenever you're ready, we'll be ready.
You're like, "Please cast whatever the fuck spell will take my headache away." Do you have a spell for that? Headachium, removium, some shit, anything? Like, literally anything? Okay. Can we take a quick break? Take the dogs
Yeah.
outside? They're getting all
Yeah.
harassing. And then we'll take a 5-minute.
Beautiful.
5 minutes.
All right, guys, we'll
Sounds
be
good.
right back. We're gonna take a quick break, and we will be back after the break.
disgusting. No.
Are we not talking about food? We always talk about food. Honey
No,
mustard.
Did you read Amro's comment?
I don't know
that's what got
that
it
was
started. The Zaxby's hot honey mustard is really good too.
I haven't had the hot honey mustard.
It's good.
I would try it, but I try honey mustard like every time we go to a new place that makes their own. And I haven't liked it. But I will supply Imra all the honey mustard.
I'm out. I'm out.
It's indeed
What do they-
covered all over it.
I don't know. I'm a ranch person.
Love
There's
ranch.
just something about ranch with
I'm
fresh,
sorry for your loss.
cracked black pepper. It just does fancy.
I mean, ranch is good with some things. I can't do ranch on. There's some things people put ranch on that I'm just like, okay. Like people who do pizza and ranch.
Oh,
that's just
it has
wrong.
to be shitty pizza though, like shitty frozen
Yes.
pizza.
Like
Mm-mm.
Totino's.
No, pizza and ranch never go together. I do not understand that one.
I've never
No.
supported that choice. I just stare at those people. But
So,
you chose
I-
your side.
I wanted to, before we jump back into it, I wanted to talk about something very important with portents and 20s.
Oh.
So
you
your
called it.
portent absolutely can replace any dice roll.
Yeah.
But a 20 is only a natural 20 only automatically succeeds on an attack. It does not
Yes,
automatically
true.
it does
True.
not automatically win a
Yes.
save. I mean, you have a much higher chance of beating it, but it's not an
Yes.
automatic success like an attack.
But
For
it's
those-
still a 20 plus whatever.
whatever
stats
your
are
modifiers
for
are.
that roll.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. No. I'm just
It's still a
clarifying it
great
for
roll.
everybody else, right? Like it's not
Yeah,
an
yeah,
automatic
yeah.
hit unless he uses it on an attack roll for a
His
natural.
defense
20.
Which I might-
Sure was listening
see.
to us.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. Maybe I will use it on an attack.
No, you might. I'm just saying, like, I just don't want anybody to get confused. Like, if you roll a natural 20 and it's on an actual, like, skill check, it is not an automatic success. You still have to beat whatever the difficulty class is with your modifiers.
I mean, but there's not at our level. I would hope that you aren't giving us DC 25 shit to do. That's just impossible to roll anyway.
Oh, yeah, it'd be very difficult, right? It's that. I mean, that's very hard, right? Like,
Yeah.
anything above a 20 is impossible, basically, until you're high enough level to have a higher proficiency skill. And,
Anyway.
this stream brought to you by a really nice chair.
That's charity.
That's Charity the chair. Charity. Steven's playing, everybody. Oh, shit. Steven's no longer playing. She sat on him. Sorry, Steven.
What?
We can't hear you.
Muted? Uh-oh.
Me?
Uh oh.
Oh, nope.
Oh no.
We can just
What?
do it for you.
Discord.
What's
Yeah,
going
there
on?
There you are.
Okay.
Now we can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Yeah, you sat
Who
down
did I
and looked all
sit on?
weird.
Sit on Steven.
When you left, Steven was going to play, and then now that he was invisible, right? So your chair
Why is
was...
Steven in my house?
Because
He's a
Charity's
ghost.
there.
They just like to roam, you know?
My chair is not named.
It's 100%
Steven has a
charity.
thing for
Your chair
charity,
is
you know
now
what I'm
named
hearing?
Charity.
So obviously, when you find your first brothel in the game, Charity will be one of the people who worked at the brothel.
Okay, let's keep going.
Let's roll, baby. All right. All right. Charity and Steven sit in a tree. Kissing.
All right.
So yeah, so you guys are ready to go. So as you start to walk out, it's still early morning, right? You've been sitting there having some ale, little hair of the dog that bit you. And so Ari says, "I have a surprise for you." And she leads you around to the back where you have not one, not two, but 3 sleds for the snow pulled by some sled dogs
3.
to help you. They only fit 2 people each. So there is 5 of y'alls. So 2 of you can take one sled, 2 of you can take the other sled, and Ari can drive the 3rd sled. Unless you just want to tie the gnome to a rope and then
Oh God.
Take the ride the dog.
he's cargo at this point. And they're barking and yipping and excited because they're excitable little sled dogs. And I mean, it's just a small group of probably, we'll say 6 dogs per sled, right? help you traverse the terrain faster. And she says, I was able to arrange these. I borrowed them from one of the farmers. They don't need them right now. And there's extra snowshoes in the cargo, but each of you, pick a sled and we'll head off in the direction you want to go.
This is actually really great. I just used my new boots to get out here and keep pace with everyone, and I thought my world was spinning. Not used to that.
It's a little bit of ways, right? It's a little bit of ways. Let's see here.
Freya has just laid down on the ground with dogs.
Oh, Yuki
Rolling
offers
around in the grass,
anybody
the dirt,
wants
right?
to take an ice bath that she just prepared to like help get over the hangover. It's still there. It'll really wake you up and get you back into your groove.
If we have a sled, I think I'm just gonna and Garmy just kind of goes right underneath the curve of the front of the sled, so it's completely has a windbreak, and he just kind of curls up in a little ball and just falls asleep. Sleep off the hangover.
Freya's gonna walk over and get on the same sled as Garmy, and she's just gonna look down and be like, "It's cheap. That's real cheap."
All right. Ready to get back in there? Ready to get back in there into the cold? I mean, it's cold, right? So, you can look out over the vista and you can see at the edge of the town, right? Because you have to go north a bit. It's probably about, I estimate about 80 miles away, right where this prison is at. Now, you're going to have to kind of one of these moments tell me how the fuck you plan on getting in there. So I have everything prepared for how you're going to get in. But it will take you some time to get there, right? So if we look at the average pace, right? The average person on foot can travel 24 miles a day at a normal pace, something like that, right? So that's 4 days of travel. Now, however, you have sleds, so that's going to make it about twice as fast, right? So it's going to take about 2 days to get there.
Oh, wow.
Right, give or take, by sled dog through the tundra. So I'm going to be, I think in all fairness, and Garmy, you can pitch in here, right, too. I think it's going to take, barring terrain, it's going to take a minimum of 2 days if the weather is good and, the terrain is not difficult, filled with ravines and crevasses and shit like that. That's not fair?
Yeah.
Right. If there is inclement weather or things like that, then it's obviously going to get a little bit more spicy, right, with how this goes. So you guys ready to leave or to start our overland journey? Oh yeah, baby, owl bears are coming. Oh, they're so hungry.
I realize with it being
so
2
hungry
days
right now.
In the interest of reality, I'm not going to have those port and rolls when we get there, or am I?
Well, not over the first day. You're gonna have those port and rolls. Yeah, it's too far away.
So these port and rolls are used if we have issues today traveling. Got it.
Wait, today in game?
It's still really good.
Yeah, well, because the port and rolls is every morning in game.
Oh, damn.
So if it takes 3 days for us to get 2 to 3 days to get there, I have new portents for every morning. So unfortunately, these will not be the rolls we have when we're.
And I already put my proficiency into persuasion. We might. Even need it.
But you can choose that every morning, right? You can choose that every morning.
Today it might go to waste, but that's okay.
No, it's not a waste. It's an adventure. It's an opportunity to excel, okay?
I could have put it into animal handling and spoken with the dogs or something.
I'm actually probably going to change which spells I have prepared. Just slightly.
Hang on, I'm going to read something real quick here.
I'm proficient in animal handling.
You are proficient in animal handling.
How many spells am I supposed to have prepared at this level? I can't remember.
But, generally these are going to be agreeable animals unless something happens where you need to worry about using animal handling to, calm them or whatever. So, they're trained sled dogs. Aerie shows you the rope, so to speak, of how to guide them and yip, and do whatever sled dog people do, because I'm not one. But you have that basic, but unless there's some situation that requires you to control these animals in case shit gets kind of tossed sideways, right? Then we're going to go ahead and just, you know how to use it. You're an adventurer, right? You're trained for this, maybe. We can hope. All right. Hang on. What did I... Okay. Hang on a second. How am I not finding this?
I guess I can just use that temporary like persuasion boost to just flirt with Iria.
Oh yeah, like, hey, come along. We need somebody to help blacksmith while we're on the trail. Can you throw your anvil in here? There's plenty of room next to the gnome.
Ah!
Like plenty of space. I am trying to find. Nope, that is not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Feel free to talk amongst yourself for a moment.
This music is killing me. Oh my god.
Oh, you want some
It's
peppier
so
music? Is this
good.
making you... Oh,
No,
I
it's
thought you
just
were
like
getting
I'm
sleepy.
totally just like it's reminding me of something. I just can't remember what it is. Finding Nemo.
Like, man, I didn't realize you hated the music so much.
Oh.
But this time you like it. No, you probably don't. I think sometimes you just don't hear it because it's kind of quiet. You don't really notice, right?
It's the flute in it. No, I didn't killing me. I didn't mean it to be bad. I love it, and it just is like it's hitting me.
I'm just being a shitter. I'm just being a sassy. I'm just being a sassy boy. Okay, forgive
Play
me.
some Skinner.
Please.
No.
Play some Skinner.
Anyway,
If
here's
you want
Wonderwall.
me to stream again, I will.
Wonderwall. Mr. Brightside's playing the #1 most play. It's like on the top 50 of like British hits for like the last billion years. Like,
Yeah.
hang on, I gotta go find this real quick here because apparently I can't find it, and I'm gonna go elsewhere.
I'll probably go up to the dogs and just kind of like give them little scritches. Ask them how their day's been. Do a little chit chat with them. And you, I'll name Sunny. And you, I'll name Speedy. And you, I'll name... I don't know.
Meaty.
Thanky.
All right.
Yuki's
So
just
yeah,
like,
so our foot on dog sled. We'll let you
Garbage
move. Just kind of check in this table, right? In the tundra here, about where we're at, you're gonna be able to move about a mile an hour by dog sled because you're gonna have to kind of evade stuff. But we're gonna go a little bit faster than that, right? So we're saying this is about 75, 80 miles away. 75 hours is a bit extreme, so we're gonna go faster than that because that's gonna be a lot of fucking rolling dice. See who freezes to death on the way. So.
is it possible to go faster if Yuki uses shape water like on the snow as we're moving?
I actually thought about
You
that.
can choose to do a combat. You can choose to move faster, but here's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can move faster. So already, now we're gonna simplify some of this because some of this would just be a whole shit ton of dice rolling for like 10 hours out of the day. Like that ain't fun for nobody. You want to roll dice 10 times to see if you get exhaustion from the cold. We're gonna reduce that to like maybe twice a day where we're gonna roll for exhaustion because that's kind of boring. And like you can if you want to. That's rules as written. Every hour you're in the cold, you gotta roll to see if you get a level of exhaustion. However, if you want to move faster than the normal pace, so I'm saying right now normal pace will be like 2 miles an hour. 1.5, 2 miles an hour. Rules as written, sort of like a mile, but I don't want to roll a billion times. So if we can, if you want. It's your game too. Do you want to roll a bunch of dice? Dice rolling's fun.
Nope.
That was my
Okay,
rolls.
Yes, but no.
Everybody's like, fuck this.
My rolls are
So-
shit today.
But if you travel, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to have to roll a couple of times just to see if anybody gains a level of exhaustion on your way here. Because it's cold as shit. Once you leave the city. Once you leave the town.
It'll be me.
But if you travel at an aggressive pace for that day, that will also cause you to have to roll for an exhaustion roll. So you'll have to roll twice at least once per day.
How long does exhaustion
Everyone will?
last?
Until-
Exhaustion
Yeah, go ahead.
in a long rest, but rules is written, it's 24 hours of doing nothing. But really, long rest, you can, but you have to have a long rest without getting more exhausted. So if we're rolling for exhaustion every day, we aren't recovering from exhaustion.
You're just going to keep taking levels of exhaustion, and you're going to need multiple days of rest when you get
No.
there.
if we get there and then rest before we go in, we can recover.
Because like moving at a faster pace obligates you to take a level of exhaustion.
And if we hit certain level of exhaustion, we won't be able to keep moving forward because I think, 3 or 4, you become immobilized?
Fourth level, I think, is when you can't move. 5th is when you just fucking die.
No,
right?
6 is death.
6 is where you die. 5 is where you stop, right? 5 is where you can't move anymore. Yeah. So if anybody accrues 5 levels of exhaustion, you need to load them on a dog sled because they can't move.
And the risk of in being in the middle of nowhere and having that happen is dangerous because we're still in the cold. So if we're out in shelter, that's just very risky that we're going to have that. Because remember, you fail 1 and everything else is a disadvantage. So your subsequent rolls for exhaustion are at disadvantage once you failed once.
It's easy to get into a death spiral.
Very easy.
Are there like extra blankets in there that we can bring?
You don't have any so to keep this simplistic, we're gonna make a couple of choices here as we go, and I'll leave some of those choices up to you to make this more engaging and fun, right? Because I don't want you rolling for exhaustion every 5 minutes. That's gonna get really tiresome, right? And we'll spend the entire time rolling dice, see if we die of exhaustion. So I will, for the sake of the game and the story, the clothes you have on will protect you as long as there is not a blizzard. Right?
Fair.
And then if there's a blizzard, then we will play with the exhaustion rules right now. Right? And we will leave it up to the dice to determine if there's a blizzard.
That works for me.
Right? So that way you can travel at a speed. And what I want to do is I want to break these 2 days. So we're going to say it's 2.5 days to get there, right? A morning and afternoon, a morning and afternoon, and a morning. Okay? So we're not going to have to roll for exhaustion for the first day, right? But we're going to break it into 5 quarters, so to speak, right? Or 5 halves.
Well, really quick, I have a question. Are the dogs just like they just go, or do they need a break too?
They have to take a break at the end of the day. Also, you have to rest every day.
Okay.
Right. But they won't suffer from exhaustion unless they get wet or something else like that, right? Like, let's just ford the ice, and then the ice crumples beneath you, right?
They're designed. They're like huskies. They like the cold.
Yeah, they like the snow, man. They're all about this shit.
When they go to bed at night, they bury themselves in the snow.
Now remember, you can unsummon Artarax too. You can summon Artarax whenever you want. He's a magical dragon now. Poof! I don't want Artarax here, and he's gone.
Yeah, I don't want.
Couldn't you summon Artarax as? Can't you change his element when you summon him?
Yeah. So she can change.
So you could summon him as ice.
But we already have ice.
Well, I'm saying if does that give him then resistance? Does any of that resistance go off onto you? I don't know the Drake Warden as well.
Let's look at the character sheet. Let's take a
So like because.
Oh, that's not here.
It is under your features under Drake Warden.
Yeah, so if you were to summon him as ice right now, he would have immunity to ice. So he wouldn't be affected by the cold. It does not portray that onto you until you get 7th level. At 7th level, then you would get resistance to his immunity to ice, but we're not there yet.
I'm assuming it'd be cold.
Yeah.
When you summon the Drake, choose a damage type: acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison. The chosen type determines the Drake's damage, immunity, and the damage of its infused strikes trait. Okay.
So you could summon him right now and have him be immune to cold. Now, the downside of that is if you get into a fight and the enemy he's fighting is immune to cold as well or resistant.
I don't want to summon him right now. It doesn't make any sense.
No, I was just explaining the option.
Okay.
Just discussing.
Yeah, you can summon him right whenever you want to.
Anyway, sorry.
And it's just
to
an action,
sidetrack.
so you can do it at the beginning of combat. You can wait until it's your turn in combat and be like, you could take an action to do it, right? Or if you think you're gonna get into a fight, you could take it before. So he's always there.
One second.
Hi, Steven. Steven's back, guys.
Steven's back, hanging out with Charity. Good old Charity.
Can't keep those two apart.
I know, right?
Get a room.
Yeah, get a room, you two. At least they're not afraid to be intimate with the lights on. That's all I know from what I can see. They're exhibitionists.
Well, as much exhibitionist as you can be when one of them is invisible.
Dogs were in the
Bye,
kitchen
Steven.
again.
Is Rex making us sliders also?
Slider? What? Who said anything about sliders?
Mother Trucker's husband is making
It's
sliders.
making sliders.
You're getting food? No, Rex is
That's how the food. That's how the food talk came up earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it started with Amra being like covered in ranch or something. Kinda went from there.
All
Okay.
right. So, who wants to be responsible for what happens in the first half of the day?
Not it.
What depends? What are we rolling? Or is it survival or is it just a straight D20?
I want you to roll to see if we get anything from a random encounter.
So it's straight D20.
It's a D20.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
I don't know. You did roll a 1 and a 20.
13.
So the morning seems to breeze by. You zone out. You're a little bit snow blind, but at this point in time, like, you weave your way across the tundra. It's cold as shit, right? You wish the air didn't hurt your face, and you're like, man, I wish I hadn't decided to go on this journey of inner exploration. But the morning passes uneventfully, and there appears to be clear skies. You see some clouds on the horizon, but you're able to like weave your way across the tundra without any type of incident. And now it's Mother Trucker's turn to roll for the afternoon. What happens on the afternoon of the first day? Let's find out.
Oh, God.
Oh, I thought we only rolled twice a day.
My bag
We're only
of
going to do
tricks.
twice a day because if we roll, we will have to roll technically
Can't be good.
every hour if there's a blizzard.
Don't make
Sorry, guys,
assumptions.
there's a
It could
blizzard.
be- Don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions.
Not necessarily. It could be
There-
monster
there's in
attack
fact
for all we know.
There is a fact of blizzard right now.
There is a blizzard?
There is a blizzard right now. So we're gonna continue. Now your visibility is cut, right? But you can still sort of see direction. You can slow your pace down, right? How do you want to proceed? Do you want to try to go through the blizzard, or do you want to quickly see if there's shelter around you within the next hour? You have 60 minutes.
I think we push through.
Just
Push
go.
through.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let the responsibility of this fall on Potatosaurus. Can you
No,
roll
I
a
have
1d4 for
rolls.
me? I'm sorry. Hold on.
1d4?
No, hold on.
We're in a
I
blizzard
think I
now
gave you the
because of
wrong
me.
one. Hold on a second.
Does my bag of tricks only last till the end of this day?
I'll let you have it. I said through the session.
Oh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah, through the session. Damn you, Bean! Get out of here. Hang on, my browser's like losing its shit over here.
Calm down, browser.
I know. Calm down, browser. Why does it gotta be this way? Do. I want to make sure you roll the right number of dice here. So that's on me. Okay, so can you roll 2d4? Let's just assume that a smaller number is better. You want to grow low.
Okay. 3.
Now, I will allow you, if you want to use a portent, and replace that with a lower number. Because this is the duration of the blizzard.
Days
It will last
or-
approximately 3 hours.
So, I mean, and I'd have to reroll my portents in the morning anyway. So,
Correct.
Sure.
So we have a 1 and a 2. So you can reduce it to 2 hours out of 3.
well, my portent was 1, so I couldn't roll it to 1 hour.
Oh, you just want to replace? Well, I mean, it replaces a roll like a dice, right? It doesn't.
So, yeah, it would
replace
only
the
ro-
number. So it would take it from 3
Yeah.
hours to 2. But we're being fair because I know we talked about exhaustion before. I'm only going to make you roll for exhaustion one time if you don't want to seek shelter during this.
No, I'll save my portent because I mean it's we're still only rolling for exhaustion once. It just slows us down.
Correct.
A
I'm
little bit.
trying to like ease it in there, okay? Want to ease it in there and avoid the death spiral.
For all I know, we could run into combat tonight, and I have to make them miss us critically. So
It's possible.
No, not using it.
What kind of shelters around us?
Well, it's crazy that you happen to have a survival proficiency. So you might be able to use your survival proficiency and roll and find some type of shelter. So would you please? All right, look at that baller roll. Look at that shit.
Nice.
So before your first hour is up in the blizzard, you're able to navigate yourself to a heavy copse of trees where the winds have toppled them over into an almost natural shelter. And with the minimal amount of effort, you can build a fire inside. And your dogs will be safe in the cold. Would you like to rest? This is like some Oregon Trail shit right here. Do you want to rest?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
As long as there's no dysentery, I think we're okay.
as long as there's no dysentery, we ain't trading bullets for meat. That seems like such a bad deal, right? It seems like such a bad deal. So 3 hours pass more uneventfully. It's only a couple of hours, now that you've been able to make your shelter within the first amount of time, and you avoid narrowly having to roll for exhaustion. Now, if you want, at this point in time, it's starting to get dark. It's still like somewhat early in the afternoon, but it's again up north. It gets a little bit darker sooner, so you could still travel for a few more hours if you choose, if you want to take a chance on the dice. Or I'll allow you to start a long rest that actually lasts more like 12 hours. And just remember that you're going to be a little bit further behind on your third day of travel. Instead of it just finishing in the morning of that day, it will finish in the afternoon based on our current pace.
I think we need to push.
Yeah, we've had 3 hours of rest. I think we should go.
Yeah.
Could you do another survival roll for me, Miss Caroused?
Oh.
So you tell the party...
Actually, no, it's too late for me to portent that one. Damn it.
So you tell the party as you're about to break camp that you don't like the look of the storms on the horizon and you're really worried about there being a different blizzard. You can tell it by the way the wind blows and the smell of the air and whatever other magic meteorology that you have as part of your survival skills. There's no animals. It's really quiet. It's too hushed. I think they know the end. I think the weather's about to turn. Do you want to continue to push on?
No.
Can we tell she's full of shit?
I mean, 4 doesn't necessarily mean something bad's going to happen. She's just telling you that she thinks something bad's going to happen. Right? The weather's going to get worse.
I think we trust our ranger. I vote stop.
Yeah, we should probably rest.
Okay.
Now I'm going to roll. Something crazy happens.
Oh, Lord.
So the night passes uneventfully. The wind blows through the trees and makes scary, spooky-ass noises. But nothing happens, and you keep the fire stoked all night with whatever firewood you were able to dry out. And it dawns in the next morning, and it's a clear, crystal blue sky.
That's a long rest, right?
That will be a long rest, and you need to re-roll your portents now, Mr. Dr. Overdose.
I'm gonna take my persuasion and switch it to survival. So get a
He's
proficiency.
like, wait a minute now. Wait a
11
minute.
and 17.
Well, those aren't bad. Those are good rolls, depending on the context.
Do I get a
right?
rage from that?
Did you use a rage?
Well, it says I've only got 1 out of 3, but we took a long rest. Wait.
Yeah, you've
You,
taken a
you
long
should have
rest,
you should
so-
have all of your rages per day. Yeah, you
I
should.
wonder why that didn't update. Got it.
Where did my... Okay.
I think it's Yuki's turn to roll for the day, right?
Yuki's like, oh my god, not my rolls. Not like this.
I'm
It's okay. It
happy I
probably
switched
can't
to
be worse
survival
than
at
a
the last
natural
second.
one.
I mean,
Just say when.
yeah, go ahead and Go ahead and make a roll.
Good.
That's a good one. I like it. I'm going to leave it up to your choice. Is there nothing that happens? An encounter of some kind, probably combat, or a challenge of some kind? Or do you want a blizzard? You get your choice. What do you want to have happen? This is your game too.
As much as I want to kill something, I think I just want nothing to happen so we can just get even further.
Okay, so you pick up speed, nothing happens that morning, and it transitions over into the evening. And I'm going to pick on Karoust again, and can you roll a survival check for me? I say pick on, but, you know.
Do we want to use any...
Can we be rolling with
Importances
advantage
or-
for all
Sure,
this?
sure. I'm gonna important her survival and use that 17. So 17. Sorry, yeah, 17 plus whatever her survival is. So
Plus?
yeah, so
So
that
I'm
would
rolling?
your roll would be automatically be 17 plus
three.
whatever your proficiencies are. So plus 3.
Oh, so no
that's
roll,
a
okay.
20. So
Okay.
fake 20 or a silicon 20.
Yeah, you have it. You have a 20.
Okay.
So, would you like to have something happen? Does it pass uneventfully? Is there some type of encounter, or is there an inclement weather or adversarial engagement that you want to have happen? Could be a skills challenge.
I'm going to leave that up to Garmy since he uses portents.
Just passing the burden.
I mean, I feel like that's fair, isn't it?
Part of me really wants
If
us.
you want
We
me to
gotta
like,
have
make a
some kind of
decision, I will.
challenge, right?
Gotta have something. We can't be boring.
Yeah, let's bring it on, Husher. No storm. Don't
No
bring it on.
storm, but
Don't
you
like
want
Bring
TP
it
chaos.
on! How about we have
Don't
like
TP
a...
No, not to
chaos.
bring it
No,
on.
No.
I heard.
not
I
like-
heard. Bring it on. He literally said, "Can we clip that? Somebody bring it
Bring
on."
it like
The table
5%
clips?
on. Like
Bring
5
it
to
5%
10.
on.
5%.
Bring on the people who are going to a bake sale and they are wandering
and
through with food.
We come across some
Yeah.
other people who want to sell us Girl Scout cookies.
Yes!
They're
yeah,
Girl Scouts
yeah,
in their
magical.
school. Yeah.
Magical
They're-
Girl Scout cookies.
Magical Thin
They're
Mints.
brownies.
Oh,
They're fairy brownies.
I would take some brownies.
Space brownies.
Well, brownies are a type of fairies. And brownies are also a type of Girl Scouts. So
Are
it's
they?
brownies
That's
selling
cute.
Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah,
I
give me
think
a second,
brownies is
man.
a class of
I wanna-
Girl
I wanna
Scouts.
give you
Like
some-
a
I wanna give
level.
you some
I wasn't.
fun
I don't know Girl Scouts.
I think you're right. Sounds
Some
familiar.
magical Samoas.
Give me the Thin Mints. What's everyone's favorite Girl Scout cookie?
What's
Thin
the
Mints.
peanut butter one?
Tagalong?
Peanut
yeah.
butter sandwich?
Yes.
I think they're
It's
tagalongs.
Tagalong. Yeah.
Those-
Those are my
The only reason I know that is because I worked at Dairy Queen and we had to make Girl Scout cookie blizzards.
Oh god, now I want some of these. Why did I pull up the website? No.
Well, I have Thin Mints.
Oh my god, we lost Garmy.
Oh, man,
He
I
just
wish I had
bolted.
some.
Man down.
I like Samoas, but I can't eat a ton of them.
That's the one with coconut on them, right?
I'm not a
Yes.
fan of coconut, but those are
Yeah.
great.
Fresh
don't
from the freezer.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
big
no.
Oh,
Why are you doing this to us? I'm so
You're
hungry.
so mean. Can you eat it slowly, please?
Right next to the microphone so we can hear the crunch.
Seductively.
Can you, yeah. Just a little bit of ASMR for us?
Real girls carrying and selling cookies. Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh my
One
god,
more
you're
time?
actually... Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Wait, turn on the eye filter.
Can you make eye
Oh,
contact?
Turn on the eye filter!
Eat it slower, please.
Oh my god. Don't crush your computer though.
Oh god. No, I can't.
Oh my god. Can't fucking do it.
I
Can't
can't.
fucking do it.
Oh my god.
No, don't stop. Don't stop. I'm here with you. Don't stop.
Sure,
Close
no.
Discord.
Yes.
No. Oh my god.
It's off.
I have to turn mine off too because I couldn't fucking look at it.
That was
I let the AI do it for
beautiful.
me.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Real tears.
Oh,
Hmm.
oh my god.
Okay, I think this will. All right, give me
Oh
a
my
sec here.
god.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Fucking terrible.
If somebody doesn't clip that,
The way
I
his
have it.
eyes just hit the camera, just like
I-
stared into my soul.
I have it marked so I can
Oh,
I can clip it
Form
later.
doesn't see the difference with the eye. Yeah. This is the eye thing on. It's on now.
It's not obvious with Dr. Overdose, but with Husher,
It's very
like,
obvious with Husher.
It's
Yeah.
very obvious with Husher.
I mean,
Off.
mine pauses because of the camera, but like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm honestly like,
Husher,
totally
your
not.
eyeballs
I'm-
like float inside your
Yeah.
glasses.
They kind of
I
like
think it's
wiggle
the
wiggle.
The glasses make it
Ow!
like an uncomfortable amount of eye contact right now.
Make eye contact with him, Mother Trucker.
I
Don't be
would
afraid.
sit on the other
Stop
side of the
it.
train.
Stop
Don't be
it.
afraid.
Please
I
quit
can't
it.
help it. It's just my natural
Turn it
magnetism.
off.
I can't help it. I can turn that shit off. Like, no. Okay.
I'm actually crying.
So we're gonna use a portion of a map. So you're welcome to pan around, but we're just gonna use a portion of it for this.
Okay.
Let me remove a couple of you guys here from this.
Did I close my map? I might have.
No, I haven't switched you guys over yet. I haven't switched anybody over yet.
I can't believe that just happened.
Eat it slowly for us, please. I haven't seen a Thin Mint in like 2 years, man. Like, I'm gonna have to go down and like stalk the Walmart parking lot for the Girl Scouts to like wait
were
for them to
just
show up.
outside.
They're out.
A school near
They're
us.
out right now.
Oh my god.
It's
I now have a plan
it's
for
Girl
Saturday
Scout
morning.
cookie
Yeah,
season.
it is. It's season.
Damn, I want some.
I think you can find your local Girl Scout and order online now. I think too.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
you have,
website.
like
I want.
But yeah, Rinko, it's actual like girls, like children. And they don't have the cookies on them. They have to order them, but you put down what cookies you want and how many boxes, and then after a certain amount of months, they'll like come to your house and give you the cookies. It's really nice though, because like the cookies are kind of expensive, so you pay money up front. But then you get like this really nice present in a few months. You're like, oh my god, Girl Scout cookies! I forgot I did this, and it's great.
She's looking like the fuck.
Did you see her emote?
Yeah.
She's
It's really weird. There's like children
What
just
is
running
this
around trying to
madness?
sell you cookies. It's very odd. But I guess they get prices for whoever sells the most. I don't know how it works.
Yeah,
They
they have
do.
like troops.
it's like
Gotta
selling
support your
band candy. It's
Oh
not
yeah.
tastier.
My high school sold pizzas. And they were
Cookie
so
dough.
good.
we sold
They were so
cookie dough.
Oh, we did cookie dough too. Chocolate, cookie dough, and pizzas.
We did like we had all kinds of like a whole magazine of cookie dough.
I'm adding
Yeah.
Form to the list. He said Girl Scout cookies aren't really that good, to be honest.
They're B
He's
tier.
added to the list.
He said they're overpriced, and I
Like, it's
agree
the fact
that
that
they're
they're
over.
seasonal
For the amount that they
that makes us want
cost,
them more.
for the amount that they
It's fair-
cost,
It's fair
they
they're
could be better.
overpriced,
they could be
but
better.
they're delicious. I will never not
They're
love
like
a
a
Thin Mint.
they're a solid B. They're not top tier. They're like perfect for what they are.
I haven't tried them all to really make a judgment on them. I have to try
Thin
more.
Mints are love.
Frozen Thin
I love me
Mints,
some Thin
man.
Mints, man.
I just pulled these out of the freezer. They're delicious.
And I hate mint flavored everything.
Yeah, I don't like mint.
I love mint.
Mint's better than ranch, if you know what I mean.
Wrong.
Right, right.
I'll take the
Wrong.
mint to the ranch.
Hot take with Usher.
Hot take.
Because
Unpopular opinion.
no one believes that.
Oh, as long as silence got my back.
The mints are good.
And I'm okay.
Coconut are good. The Samoas,
All right.
the rest are trash. Oof.
We have like derailed in like 3 different directions.
So we're gonna switch over here in a second to this other map. So as you traverse the terrain, you realize the path that you follow has to kind of take you up a little bit into like some low hills with some slight small cliffs and things like that. And suddenly you hear a loud echoing roar, and your pack animals just kind of stop and halt, and they don't want to move anymore. But you have to go through this path because we're doing a fucking goddamn encounter because I want to fight some shit, okay? We want to fight and we want to win, Well, I want you to win. I mean, I get sad if I don't, but it's okay. All right.
So the dogs just halted.
Dogs are like, woof woof. There's some shit up there. You hear this
heard, like
bellowing, echoing. Don't clip that, please, for the love of God.
Or do.
Like, I don't care. Like, I ain't scared. I ain't scared. And so
I'm
going
to
drag you guys on here.
As soon as we stop and I hear the howl, I'm gonna reach out and tap Yuki and turn Yuki invisible.
Oh.
Oh, we can follow her in the snow. We'll know where she is. Last time we lost her.
Yeah, that's true, but I feel like something else might be able to see where I am now too, though, in the snow.
Just go on all fours. So
I can do that without even spending a spell slot. So it's just giving him advantage on his first attack. On her first attack.
Can I roll a perception to see if I can tell what's out there?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to fix the lighting here because I want you to see the whole map, even though we're not going to use the whole map, but it kind of breaks some stuff. So I'm going to add. I'll do what I need to do. Don't you worry about me. I'm fine. All right. And Balaba.
Balaba?
Balaba. All right, so this is going to take a second. It's going to switch y'all over. Take a second.
One more time? What was that?
Balabao. Balabao. Balaboo. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang.
I smell food.
So you should. Let's see. I see that I am here. Garmy is here. There we go.
This really quickly.
I thought I smelled food. Maybe I'm just imagining it.
Oh, this looks cool.
Ooh.
No pun intended.
I know, right? We got some fog. We got some snow.
Wow.
Now, technically, I want to drop you guys to 30 feet of visibility because of the heavy fog.
Oh,
but we're
I'll
gonna,
just.
So you can move yourselves within. I don't know if you can see
Don't
this.
click what?
Within this area right here. Imagine a little squaresy area, kind of around you. I can't really show you very well.
Is one block? Is one square?
One block is 5 feet.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you zoom out, this map's pretty fucking big, but we're using it for a different purpose right now. I had a plan for something, but it works fine for what I want to do.
Okay.
And so you know that the path that you and your sled dogs have to go up goes to your south, towards the bottom of the map.
Oh, okay.
But for some reason, your sled dogs seem to be worried, and they sniff at the air and woof and bark and stuff. And so you might. What do you want to do?
Yuki's gonna stay up front since she's invisible. And I want to roll
this path down here past these boulders and things is the way that you need to get your dogs to go. But your dogs are like, the fuck has happened?
Can we do a perception with advantage? Just to see what's out there?
I don't think all rolls can have perception all of the time. Can have advantage all of the time.
True. Well, I'll just do it regular.
You could use inspiration if you have an inspiration.
Together.
You can use inspiration to see what you see.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. How long does that last again? I forgot.
Your inspiration stays until you use it. You can't gain anymore. You only have 1 point. So I've awarded inspiration twice, but you guys haven't used it, so you just have inspiration points that are going. Wee.
I'm not going to use it for this, so it's good normal.
I'd use
what
mine.
You asked for then? What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. You notice some large paw prints of a towering creature, that is probably ahead of you down the path. Some of the tracks are messed up right through the snow, but you could see at least one large set of footprints, and the rest of them are kind of muddy.
You weren't lying about the owlbear.
Kind of muddled.
Question. I only see 4 of us on this battle map. Do we have our cleric?
Yeah, she's here too.
Oh, we have a cleric!
Oh.
Nice.
So she whips out her spear and shield, and she's like, something is around. Man, if only you were in the jungle where she could talk to snakes, because she could just fucking talk to snakes as a feature. Ain't no snakes up here. Except her.
Yuki, do you call out that you see these footprints?
Yeah, Yuki, she's gonna relay that information to everyone else, just in silent whispers.
So the tracks do seem to lead south up that slope.
So let's leave the dogs here. Approach on foot. Quietly. Yuki, lead the way.
I have
Yuki's
snowshoes.
gonna use shape water just as she walks to kind of disguise her footprints, so like no other creatures can really see that she's tiptoeing through the snow too. As much as
Shape
she
water
can.
a bonus action?
Oh, are we
Just a
in combat?
cantrip.
Oh,
Well,
I
no, I'm
forgot
just asking because I don't remember off the top of my head.
it's just a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
So it takes an action. So technically, it takes an action, and you want to walk forward and just keep casting the cantrip until you go into combat. And you're shaping the water to do what?
Just to kind of disguise her footprints as much as possible. Just like blur the snow as she steps forward. I don't know if that
Yeah,
makes
I mean,
sense.
I get you, right? You're trying to like cover up your tracks as you walk through the snow behind you, kind of deal.
So
I
it's
want to
enough
kind
that
of
like we can see the actual footsteps, but as the footsteps come up, they kind of disappear. The snow fills back in.
Yeah, choose an area of. So here's the thing, right? Like, so every 5 feet, you can change a 5-foot cube behind you every 5 feet, right? Or you can change the cube that you're in. I'm just trying to think about it from a perspective of if you stop shaping water on that 5 foot. I guess this is like frozen slush. I would say it would just hold whatever shape you have because it's just like a weak little, crust of snow that you're walking on. So yeah, I say it works.
Did she not like walk along that fence right there? And Yuki like
That
really
fence is not to
asked
scale because that fence would be 5 feet wide. So that fence is... But yes, you could potentially try to walk up on that. Yeah, absolutely, if you wanted to. But
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to think about this, right? You cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate it your direction. Or you just change it into a fucking perfect cube of snow. Like, I'm just trying to think about how it works, right? This is form a shape.
footprint
I'm not trying to be a dick. Right?
No, I get you. The shape of her footprint, and she's just lifting the snow back up where she stepped.
You fucking wizard. You bamboozled me. Nice. Okay.
Let me see. So this isn't the scale. How far can I move? Like,
no, this is the scale. This is the scale. So so 30 feet.
So like right
would take you to about there.
All right. So then Yuki's gonna move.
As I see Yuki's footprints moving forward, I'm gonna move forward, not quite as far, but I'm gonna move up at least with the other girls.
I feel like I need some kind of way to lure an animal out if it's actually in there. I can't think of one.
Well, that's okay, because you know what we're gonna do now?
Throw a rock at it. Roll for initiative.
We're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Please add yourselves to the combat tracker by right-clicking on your token and click a little sword icon on the bottom right.
Initiative.
For those who might have forgotten.
No such thing.
If you want to listen to this awesome
If it's
battle
an
music,
owlbear, Bray is just gonna run and hide in the slit. Go over her last time.
Look at Yuki, look at that roll, look at that, baby.
On fire today.
Oh my god.
Oh, tie. Twinsies.
Look at that. Carouse with pulling out the big rolls.
And you have the same deck, so it puts you at literally the exact same.
It put her above me though. I'm kind of jealous. Is it because her name
because
starts
it
with a
goes
K?
back to look at your
It looks at your dexterity first, and then it's alphabetical, I think.
What does this say? I
Because
still have to roll
0.19
initiative.
is your dex.
Oh, my old character's here.
Oh, did I grab the wrong token? Did I put the wrong token in? Did I grab the wrong one on here? Oh, I did. Get out of here. Boom, you're out of here. That's my B. Oh, shit, I deleted somebody. Sorry. Sorry, Bray. You don't get to play. You got hit by dragon fire again. No, I'm just kidding.
Put me back!
Bray vanishes again. Dang it!
She's back at the bar.
Yeah, she was there the whole time. She's like, I didn't go with them. There you go. That should be your correct. It's because I didn't delete your old one to make sure that we had them all, like, trued up. Look at that battle music.
How did we add yourself to the combat tracker, though?
Oh, I do?
No, I'm gonna add it back to the combat tracker, but I'm gonna go ahead and
added the wrong person again.
What? Huh? What? No, I didn't.
Shows Karas. I showed there's 2 Karas.
I deleted the other one. Why? Oh, I removed the other Karas from here, so I don't know what that is. All right, should be good, right? Brea, what was yours? Do you remember what your initiative was?
12.13. It's in chat still.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at a different tab, so I don't know what it is. You said 12.16?
13.
13.
13? So that should be right. Yep. Look at that. Look at this ball. Just look at you ballers and your baller rolls.
Oh, dear
Oh
God.
my god!
I mean, something bellowed angrily and had giant footprints in the snow.
Oh, that's
True.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that Rex?
That's.
I hear the
I heard a
Rex.
Rex.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
I'm getting you.
Rex!
No, go away. Go away. I have the shot stuff over here. Go. No, don't.
Look, the fries!
No. No.
All right,
My
so what do you
fiance's
want to do
trying to get
on
us
your
drunk.
turn of combat? You can't actually see your enemy yet.
Fine, give me a shot. Don't.
Give me a shot too, Rex. Give it to me, baby. Right here. Oh, yeah. Put it on my
Shots.
pie hole.
We're in the snow, so I feel like
That's
ball
so
bearings would be
cool.
useless.
It's a shot. Oh, that's juicy. Look at that.
Oh, go.
What do I get for this?
Shoot the boot. Shoot the boot.
I get food
Shoot
for this?
the
I can get myself food.
You get to pet that glorious
If you drink
beard.
enough of it, it counts as drinking a potato if it's vodka. If it's potato vodka.
Oh, is everybody doing one?
I won't make people do shots alone.
I've got to go all the way in there to get my liquor.
All I have is scotch
I'm
whiskey
taking
and
a
I'm not
tiny
taking a
shot
shot.
though, because I've been taking a tiny shot. I haven't been feeling good this week.
We have time, mother trucker.
Yeah,
Get your
I
ass
only
up!
have whiskey. I'm not doing a shot of whiskey.
That's all I got. So
However, I will
Ugh.
go get a couple fingers of whiskey. So there's that. So I'm gonna do one of these, and then I'm gonna go get some whiskey.
cheers.
We're not drinking yet. Okay, we're okay. Silence chair is moving. Oh, silence.
Because I'm right here. It was Steven.
It was Steven. Oh my god.
I should have waited. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was going to ask. Husher, can you still hear me?
Well, he's probably not near his mic.
I guess not. Oh, true. I forgot.
My mic, but I can hear you.
We can hear
I'll
you
wait
too.
for you.
Well, because I'm yelling and now I'm back at my desk, but I got to get my whiskey still. So give me like 1 minute. I got to pour it.
Your mom's telling me to do a second shot.
When Husher covers his camera, I feel like I'm being.
Oh,
No.
Did I break something?
You almost did. I think it's okay. Are we good? Okay.
I'm not doing tequila shots without salt.
Okay, we're okay. Thank you. Tequila. I love tequila.
I don't do them without salt, though. I
Oh.
just
One
do the
tequila,
bottom.
2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor.
Did y'all do them already?
No,
I did
didn't.
my shot. I did mine.
I don't know why this is happening.
Why? What?
Why not?
I already took a shot today.
If I start speaking in banjo in a little bit, it's y'all's fault.
Banjo?
What is speaking in banjo?
It's southern.
It's a
It's in
southern
Alabama.
thing.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna put
I'm
some on
not
top.
quite that southern.
I am.
Yeah,
I ain't quite that southern.
we got
y'all.
leftovers. Fries
I
and
had
chicken,
it well.
chicken
God.
and ranch.
Oh, that
I
looks
will
good.
take some sipping whiskey and share this moment with y'all. Unless you guys
Did you
are
hear?
Ready?
I
I'm
already
ready.
took my shot, but I'll pour a little bit more that I will sip throughout the night.
This is a full ass shot.
I don't have a shot glass.
to our wives and to
Turn
our
the bottle up.
girlfriends. May they
I
To
don't
never
have a
meet.
shot
the
glass.
Kindred Company.
To the Kindred Company, I like that.
Cheers.
Killing the kindred company.
Cheers.
I hear you. And for those who want to know what I'm drinking, this is a 21-year-old Speyside.
I
It's
don't
also
like
what we're drinking.
tequila.
I'm drinking some Basil Hayden.
I could make a really off-color joke about this being the smoothest 21-year-old, but it's really spicy.
Oh.
I have shitty cheap Jose Cuervo.
I mean, I wish that
Oh.
like my face was as smooth as this. That's
That
how good
burns.
this is.
All right.
Whew. Yeah,
Oh.
it kicks a bit. Ooh, that's
Okay.
spicy. Mm,
Not
that's
cold
smoky.
anymore.
What are you drinking, Sad?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
I have no clue what that is, but nice.
Vodka.
I'm not
Just
a
a little
vodka.
vodka. Little vodka.
I'm not a vodka person.
All right, so.
What led up to us doing that? Like,
Oh, I had a question.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to like set up some like a real quick trap for the Yeti thing before it comes out
Polish
here?
water.
If it's something that you think you have to explain to me what we want to do, and if you could do it in 6 seconds.
Probably not 6 seconds. I was gonna shove like 2 of these pittons into the ground and then have like a string in between them. So if it ran out and like tripped over that string,
Tripwire?
it would fall. Like a tripwire sort of situation.
It could happen. I mean, your turn does happen before it, but you want to block up how long of a space, because if it's more than 5 feet, I could say it could be the adjoining 5 feet where you're at. Just remember that square. I know where you're at right now. So I would allow you to like do it on one of the squares that's like, I'll say in all fairness, a square that's adjacent to you, one above, one ahead, one above you, like on the map, like anything that's adjacent. So like here.
So
here.
Can I move first and then do it to on an adjacent square?
Haven't you already moved?
Yeah, you could. On your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
true,
gross.
true. My bad.
You turn stealing thingamabobber.
Wait, we're going.
Lit liquor.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
my
it's your
turn?
turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah, you're first. You got the first in the order.
Let me move back where it was.
Just want to show you this ranch that I have.
Oh, yum.
The sacrilege.
Sacrilege?
I can't see you're
barbecue
guaranteed to win
religion.
this fight because I was blinded by the grossness of ranch. Not gonna lie to you, Cool Ranch Doritos are okay, and if there's no other dipping choices, I will eat ranch, mostly, just because if it's something that I want extra taste on. But I still don't like it. All right, Kraus, what do you want to do? You don't know where the enemy's at right now. You might be able to position yourself to find it, and these are 5-foot squares. It's a big map. But I'm not going to put something fucking 900 feet away. Don't worry about sprinting off some direction.
So this area
So
down
we can only
this
see
area
like
over
30
here.
feet.
This area
Yuki
over
is the
here
only one
is
that can see it.
That area over there to the right is below the road. Yes,
Wait,
it is.
do I actually see it or no?
far below.
No, you cannot see where it's at right now.
I
How
don't
far
see it.
below
Okay.
is it?
I would say that this bit is probably about 10 feet, right, below the road, and this becomes like 20 to 30 feet when you get down like further down the map. As it rounds that towards that bend where it's all shadowy, that's about 20 feet high. It starts to ramp up to 10 and then slowly raises up to 20. God, now I have the scotch in front of me. I just want to keep drinking it.
Go for it.
I like really peaty. I like smoky scotches. This one's
I
okay.
can't
It's
drink
just
scotch.
it's very peppery.
I'd love to be a scotch drinker, but
They don't actually make the scotch I really like. It was an Ansley Bray. It was a 12-year-old, but it was a very complex scotch. Had a lot of different flavors, kind of floral, kind of spicy, kind of peaty on the after taste. Very smoky. I like the smoky flavor. But I didn't want to go track down. I got a few bottles of scotch. I could have done a shot of limoncello.
well, what took me so long is I was looking for my 1800 pineapple margarita.
I mean, why not, right? That's all. It's all.
I couldn't
sipping
find it
drinks.
though. I think my friend has it.
So just like question.
Mhm.
My Drake. Choose a damage type.
We're
The
just gonna use a
chosen
little
type-
tiny. We're gonna use little tiny Ardarax there, so you have to zoom in. There's little tiny Ardarax right
The
there.
chosen type determines the Drake's damage immunity and the damage of its infused strikes trait. Okay, infused strikes. When another creature within 30 feet of the Drake that it can see hits a target with a weapon attack, the Drake infuses the strike with its essence, causing the target to take an extra 1d6 damage of the type determined by its draconic essence. So say, like, we're against a Yeti, so I believe that fire would probably be the best thing against it. Am I
Well, I
thinking
mean,
of that
you know that as
correctly?
a meta game construct because you haven't actually seen it, but I mean, I'm fine with it.
Oh, we don't know
So
that it's a Yeti.
Well,
I
and to
mean, I'm
explain
fine
that,
if you guess it based on the footprints and stuff. It makes sense. It's a Yeti.
and that infused strikes, that is what's called a reaction, meaning that doesn't have to be on your turn. That can be when Brea makes an attack on her turn and hits if she's within 30 feet of the Drake, and it can be that her attack does that damage.
Yeah, you could say like as a reaction, I want when Brea hits
Okay.
to
Is that like
infuse her attack.
Is that a like a general kind of rule, or not necessarily
You have-
rule, but like a general
So
trait is if something is living in a cold environment, it will probably take more damage from fire, or is that even
not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That's just something that
There are
Can
there are
happen.
some, yes, but there are some that live in cold environments that take, I think, bonus damage from cold. Actually, I think some spirits maybe. I could be completely wrong.
I will let you do a nature check, and I will tell you more about this creature.
Oh, okay.
If you roll above a 10, fuck it. We'll make it like a 10.
I am
Make it 10
not
DC. I'll be fair and give you a 10 DC.
proficient in nature.
A 10 is a solid. Never mind.
Never mind.
We don't know shit.
You know nothing.
I think
That
there
sounded
might be some
scary.
type of angry beast yelling at us from down the road. It's a beast, and
It's
it sounds
mad at you.
angry. That's what
It
it's pissed
definitely
off.
has
He
feet.
sounds angry.
It definitely has at least 2 feet. Okay, everybody, stay
Okay.
calm. Stay calm.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah, I mean-
just go with.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut. No shame. Go with it.
Okay, I'm gonna summon my
Good.
Drake.
You're a rabbit.
He's got a little tiny little.
I
He got
don't
a little
know.
tiny
I don't know
thing.
if I have
Oh
to
my
roll
God.
for that or not,
Dark vision.
or if that's just
No,
rolling.
you just choose it. You just choose it, but it stays that way. So
well,
when you
I
summon the Drake, you then choose it, right? And then it's just
Yeah.
that until you unsummon him.
yeah.
Wow.
Can I phone a friend? Like, what do you guys think would be the best?
I say just stick with your first instinct. Go with fire. Just stick
Fire?
with your first gut. If that was your first instinct was I'm gonna call it as fire, then stick with that.
I mean, if
That makes
anything, I
sense.
think that lightning is OP. So
I mean, I love
if I
as a person, I love lightning abilities, but it's your choice.
And I want, if you could, and you don't have to, when you summon him, I want you to describe, if you can, in your mind how he appears. Do you summon him with a word? Maybe, you know what I mean? Like, you call
I
his
just imagine
name
like
in Draconic. Like, what do you see? Does he just pop into existence, like, and he's there? Or is it, like, does
The
he
most
kind of, like,
silly sound effect.
coalesce? Like, is there, like, spinning smoke and then,
no,
bam,
I
there's
just
a dragon?
like open up my pocket and kind of like the reverse genie in a bottle, kind of like comes out of my pocket like in a smoky like manner, and then like boop, and he's like big and he pops out and he
You-
flops on the
You
ground.
just sprinkle some Artirax dust around you and poof. Okay, cool. No. Yeah, so he's summoned. He's a little tiny thing. We got to make him a new character sheet that's bigger because he's fucking tiny right now.
Little bitty.
He's a little bitty,
So
but he
I
takes up
will-
the same 5 foot square. His 5 foot square is your 5 foot square. He just
I'll
like
just stick
his,
with
like,
what
his-
I know, and I'll do fire.
Okay.
Or not what
so
I
you use
know,
your
but I'll
action.
stick with what I think. I don't know. I don't know.
You can still move up to 30 feet. Or 35, right? You're 35, if I recall.
Can his damage type be wrench?
Oh my.
It inflicts, it basically is poison damage to fucking Sad Silent Eye, and we start to
I would
retch
say
and gag.
psychic damage.
We
to
become
that silent.
incapacitated.
Just leave the fight. Like, no, I refuse.
Like, oh, can't do this.
Nope, I'm not. He's not my friend anymore. Shooting branch.
Oh, am I too
Shoot
far away?
range.
Stop.
Yeah, but you can move 35 feet. Yep, you can move 35 feet. Whee, well, yeah, he can move, what is his feet? His is 30, I think? I have to go look at his stat block.
40,
I don't have it.
40 feet. This is 40
Did you
feet.
put him
Where's the
behind
speed?
Yuki's tripwire?
I haven't set that yet.
Oh.
Oh, I'll go next to
Well,
you.
no, I haven't updated that character token. That's why I'm looking at your Drake companion. He's a small dragon. His hit points are 5 times your ranger level, so he has 20 hit points.
He has 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, 40, right? Yeah, 60. Yeah, okay, yep. Now that you're telling him to move is your bonus action, so you still get to make a movement action. Or you could choose to stay where you are and like just sacrifice your poor little dragon.
Run, bitch.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
I'm just thinking like right now Yuki's invisible, and if I go here, I might make that thing mad.
What? Did you place a trap? Oh, you're gonna do that next turn, right? Yuki?
I didn't get to do that yet. Yeah.
Okay, I'm good there.
Okay.
Can I just know before I do this, like where exactly did it come out of? Like was it over
I don't think
here,
we've seen it.
or was it more
You
down
haven't
here?
seen it yet. It's a
Where
Yeti,
did
man. It's fucking
the-
stealthy.
The sound, where'd the sound come from?
Well, I mean, you would have heard it probably from somewhere up the path where the footprints were heading towards up the hill. But after like several feet, after outside of like 40, 50 feet, it's gonna be kind of hard to tell. Other than I think I see dimples in the snow.
Okay. So Yuki's going to place the trap like right here, in this spot.
There a
I don't know if we can
tile?
mark.
I just
Yeah,
wanna
I'm looking
say,
real quick here.
I think it's been 7 minutes and I have the giggles now. If I do some weird shit, that's why.
There.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
What did
perfect.
you use for that? That wasn't the measurement control, was it? That was.
Yep.
Was it measurement
That's
control?
the measurement ray
Oh, did the
template.
rectangle?
No, the ray template. That's
The ray template.
The
Oh,
ray
gotcha. Okay,
template.
yep. Yeah, it's like a
So
little
we-
arrow. You just draw it. Yep, I got you.
And then she's just going to.
The
Oh
shit.
wait.
I
Well,
was doing it. I was
Everybody's
just-
like, Control Z, shit.
gonna step like over here to the side and just like wait for it to come. Oh wait, can I actually retract that action? Sorry.
Yeah,
she's,
why
gonna,
put it?
she's gonna step over here and actually like just bang a dagger against this giant stone that's here. I don't know how big the stone actually is, just to make some sound and hopefully like
It's a big stone. It's about to scale, right? It's probably 10 feet high, big boulder that probably fell from up above, rolled down this path at one time. It's a big old chonky boy.
I
Damn.
guess realistically I should have moved the trap over, but I just thought about this. Just to lure it out. That's what she's gonna do. Just make noise by hitting the stone.
I approve this message.
This is my favorite shop on the Citadel.
This is my favorite shot. This is my favorite scotch on the Citadel, baby. All right.
Wait, I thought you were drinking whiskey.
I mean, it's a Scotch
Gotcha.
whiskey.
Type
Scotch.
of whiskey.
I don't know
That's what-
shit about whiskey. It's confusing. Could be bourbon, could be scotch, could be
Oh, dude.
all,
What
it's
I'm
all
drink-
about how it's aged.
What I'm drinking is bourbon.
You see my measurement?
I see him now. That's why I said, "Oh dear God."
Oh,
oh,
Oh.
that thing's mad.
We're a little bit off here. We can move up one more.
That thing's
It's
mad.
very mad. It's very
I
mad.
still
Yeti,
don't know how we
Yeti
all
A
ended up
is
doing a shot.
very mad.
Well, because
All right,
Rex
Bray, let's
convinced
go.
somebody, and Dr. Odos went and got some. And...
I mean, I've got enough for one more.
It
I'm
runs
good.
up, and it bellows again, and the pitch wavers, and your nature roll was terrible, so you have no idea what its intent is. But it bellows and screams,
I feel like
and now it is Bray's turn, and it thumps its chest like Tarzan. It's very angry. Has very big claws.
I can see it now, right?
Oh yeah, you can definitely fucking see it.
We still have our normal movement.
You have your
Right.
normal movement. You can dash 60 or run 30. Or I'm sorry, you can dash 60 or move up to 30. If you run up to 60, you can't use your action. You use your action as your extra 30 feet of movement.
I just want to say, if we all die, it's Dr. Odos' fault.
He
Yeah.
said, "Give it to me."
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
true.
It was like very explicit. Like, I want to fight and I want to die. Okay,
I did say bring it on. That's my fault.
I'm gonna run up. Oh no! That thing. I'm just gonna run up and stand next to. Or is it still Artie? The name of your dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna like hang out there with Artie. I still can't see it, right? Is that a big like tree root in my way?
You can see it. That tree root's low enough that you can see over it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're just like in plain vision then.
Oh yeah, I can see you too.
I messed up. I meant to go to the other side of the dragon. Can I move over there?
I think you still have movement left, right?
Yeah, you didn't move that far. You moved like what, like 15 feet, right? Something like
Yeah.
that.
I just wanted
where
him
were
to.
you before? You were.
I was
here?
next to Garmy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean you might like. I mean you move here, like that's already 40 feet, which you can't move there anyways. So you can't move that far either. So you can only move 30, so you can move up to here.
I thought I was.
Your movement speed's 30 unless there's something that changed it. So I don't remember what space you were on. So if you were right next to Garmy here,
Yeah.
this would be where you could go.
I just want to be in line with the trap.
Now, if you want to move there, you can do that.
Oh,
but you can't take an action. You're giving up any other type of action to move 5 feet.
Hesher, can you move your microphone a little bit closer to your face?
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
if you were
repeat
here,
that?
you can move up to here as normal and make an attack. If you move any
Did our
further
cleric
than that,
roll initiative?
Oh yeah, no shit. Good call.
no, I don't want to attack right now. I just want to try to be able to see what it is.
Garmy with
She's
the,
just
with
hanging
the
out
big-
up there
with the-
feeling
with the-
herself.
With
Look at
the
this.
big brains.
I forgot about
just
her.
saying.
That works out pretty well.
'Cause she
I'm just
moves
saying I
next.
want her to be able to heal me when I inevitably die.
Nobody's dying. Nobody's dying.
You're right. Get knocked unconscious.
Okay.
I mean, there's a couple of experts here who know what getting knocked unconscious feels like. I deal with it all the time. My shit just instantly dies, okay? My stuff's just dead. Anything else you want to do, Mother Trucker, on your turn?
No, I'm just gonna hang out.
Just throw a javelin at his face. Hope for the best.
No, I don't want to rage it. So.
Okay, so Aerie, let's take a look at here. Do.
Oh, my nose is all itchy now.
So Aerie's gonna move up here, take her turn. She's gonna ready an action. And she's gonna end her turn. And now it is El Garmster's turn.
Garmy's gonna run up where everyone else did. So, you think just new boots? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
New boot goofing.
New boots, brand new boots of spring.
I'm not gonna move my full movement. I'm just gonna move there. Ed, can I see from here? Can I see him?
Yeah, I could say you can see at least half his body. It's fine. It's kind of up a slope, but you can still see at least like chest and above or something. You can still target him probably. It's a big ass creature. He ain't large. He chunky boy.
Seeing this thing, do I recognize what it is? Can I roll
That
like
looks
maybe
like
an Arcana
a fucking
check?
Yeti. Like, that's what that was.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see what I know about Yetis, or is that more nature?
That's more nature, I think. It's more of like a natural creature.
Then
right?
I would not know what it is. Then I'm not gonna bother.
I mean, it's a monstrosity. So
Can I just shout? That looks like a fucking Yeti, and now he knows.
Fucking that dude is hairy as shit. I'd say.
Oh my god, it's a Yeti!
So you can try to
It's a
roll
fucking Yeti, guys.
I want to try to see what magic would it be weakest against. Like that's what I'm trying to determine.
It's a fucking Yeti.
What would he? Everything you realize from your hours of study of being a super nerd in the library.
Yep.
decades and decades of doing math equations and all types of shit that this thing is probably immune to cold damage. You remember reading something somewhere like that one dude was like, don't use ice because I only have one arm now. So it does not have, you do not remember
and
any
Yuki will
type
steal
of,
his prosthetic now.
I know, right? Does he have a, yeah, he'll go
Does
to
he have one?
Candlekeep and steal the dude's fucking prosthetic arm. But you learn that it is immune. You're like, this thing, yeah, it seems like this guy said that it's immune to cold damage, but it's not susceptible to any specific type. It's not going to take extra damage from something.
Got it.
In my empirical studies before I lost my arm, ice damage did nothing and fire did nothing special. And neither
I
did
call
acid.
out that it's immune to cold, but any other damage type will work. And do I still have an action, or did that
You just
that
do,
Arcana check?
Yeah, you still have an action. Fuck it, why not?
In which case,
I'm sure rules as written are like, nope, you used your action, and I'm like, whatever. For
yeah.
anybody who wants to armchair DM, they can enjoy. I'll let you take an action.
Sure. The question is, how powerful do I want to go? Let's. I'm actually gonna hold my action to chromatic orbit if it seems to approach us any closer. Or
Now,
it takes an aggressive action.
I want Carouse to do me a favor because I want to look at your stream right now. And because why is it paused? Okay, so Carouse, can you do me a favor and like kind of like move over to the right and zoom out a bit because I don't want this to act like there's a surprise here. Just go ahead and oh, look at the top of the map.
Oh shit!
Just go up to the top. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, there's that, by the way. So
Okay.
and we're gonna let
Is
him
that
be
meta
last.
knowledge, or do we all see that?
No, I knew you must have been zoomed in because you weren't like, oh shit, what's over there? So
I was.
Well, you
zoomed in
said
too.
I could see like 30 feet, so I've been zoomed in.
well, I mean, no, I said I wasn't gonna play by that. We're just gonna play because I don't want to worry about like making you guys
Okay.
have gray vision and shit. So like, hey, surprise, there's a second Yeti at the end of the turn order now because the first one was like, and this one's like, and they're talking back in Yeti screams. So I don't want to act like I bamboozled you. He was there the whole fucking time. As soon as you move forward, your
We've
line of
been
sight was no
boozled
longer blocked.
and
Yeah, you just were
Fiend.
zoomed in. I knew you must have been zoomed in, or you would have been like, "What the shit is that?" Right?
that's
So-
a Yeti. We know that now.
And that's a
That was a
Yeti
terrible joke.
that can move 80 feet.
Hey, it,
Well,
what?
that's fast.
Oh,
They have a 40-foot movement
Why'd you say 80?
because he's gonna dash.
But
To
but
here.
but
Oh,
Well, that means he's not attacking this round. That's
He's not
good.
attacking
That-
this round, but
that's
he
very close.
closed the distance. Closed it. It closed the distance. I don't want to assume it closed the distance.
they. I'm
They,
sorry.
yeah, them. And now its turn is over, and it is Carouse the Drake Wardens. As you hear the snow suddenly explode, and you can hear as feet dig into ice and snow, and you turn and you look towards the northeast, and you see this other large, very angry beast charging at you full speed. In your direction. Shit, we're about to go all back to back. Shields! Back to back! Form Tortuga! Or Testudo. Testudo is the one, right? Form Testudo, where they go into the shields, they pull the shields over their heads. And that was Krause's turn.
there's 2 Yetis.
okay. I've never used this spell before.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little confused because it seems like I have to cast it, and then after I hit, it goes off. Ensnaring Strike, next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell
Yes.
ends. So
So
I have
you
to...
cast it essentially on yourself, and when your attack hits, it goes off. So
Okay,
if
so
you
I
miss,
need
it's
it.
not necessarily going to go off.
So
I
remember,
need
you
to-
only get one bonus action. So if you cast this, Arturax will only do his default, which is to try to dodge attacks.
Yeah,
So
I
you won't
think
be
Arturax is close enough to everyone that they'll get the bonus. So I don't think I need to
They
worry
can only
about moving Artarax.
You can only do the reaction once per round. And he can do the reaction even if you have him do something else.
Well, he's a bonus action, right?
My
Yeah.
Artarax is a
brain,
bonus
my
action.
little brain that now has alcohol in it.
Because you can only have one. You could have 12 things that give you a bonus action, but you can only use one bonus action.
I
per turn.
understand. I wanted to do ensnaring strike to stop this thing from getting closer to us.
Go for it.
But I don't roll with it yet. I cast it.
On yourself, essentially, yes.
Cast
Correct.
spell. Oh,
It's
okay.
verbal,
So
so
it
do you
works
want a
like
cool
Hunter's
word?
Mark. Okay.
Yeah, it's a verbal spell. Do you want like do you like yell like a cool word of
Hi-ya!
coolness?
Get
Okay, that
shit
works.
on.
Get shit on.
Get shit on. Get shit on, Husher. Somehow my name comes up
And
into
then
that.
I'm just gonna use my magical bow job because why the hell not on this guy?
That name.
The magical bow job.
Get shit on with magical blowjob.
I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what.
You just roll to attack. Just click the attack button. That's all.
I think I'm good, right?
Yeah, all I gotta do is roll it. Yeah. The only difference is if you want to actually use your Deadeye thing or whatever the hell it's called.
I don't want to do that right now.
That thingamajigger.
No.
Yeah. So you hit.
Sharpshooter is
So
what it's called.
the question is, yeah. So you hit. Your arrow slams into its thigh and it bellows in pain. And using your spell, a strength saving throw in the restraint. So let's think about this here real quick here.
A large creature.
I'm trying to maybe Dr. Overdose, you can help my Scotch and brain.
It
What
is
the
a
DC?
large.
This is why we don't drink.
So
and
the
play
DC
D&D.
is 11, but the creature is large, which means it has advantage.
Does it say it's
against
an
it.
11 on here somewhere?
Yeah.
Yes,
on
it's right at the bottom of the ensnaring strike thing.
Oh, saving throw DC 11. Okay, yeah, I gotcha.
And since the Yeti is large, it does have advantage.
I didn't know that. How did I
And
know
it
that?
rips free of your vines as they try to writhe up out of the ground and ensnare it, and it did succeed in its saving throw. And so the vines like shrivel away back into the snow as it breaks free without taking any damage. It's a good use of the spell though, absolutely.
That's a good try. Well, it doesn't take any damage either.
But what if
No, because
I
it's
damage it?
No, it did take
It still
damage from the
it still
attack,
took
so you
damage,
still
yeah.
I
roll
haven't
that
done
damage.
any damage
Yeah,
yet.
you need to roll your damage. Yeah, sorry. You need to roll your damage. Yep. And I mean, like I said, your arrow pierces through its leg and it screams, and your vines start to form and then shrivel away back into dust. And now it is Yuki's turn. Yuki is the one who's like, bang, bang, come on out to play, little kitty.
So, wait, I have a question. So
Yeah.
is that like active on me now? Or do I have to cast it again
No.
if I want to use it again?
You have to cast it again.
That's it.
You would have to use another spell slot to
That's
be
it.
able to cast it again. I don't know how many spell
Damn.
slots you have without looking at your character sheet.
3.
Yeah, so
3.
you could cast it again. You could try it again. You're going to expend a spell slot to do
Doesn't
it.
really seem worth it.
I mean, they're large. They just have advantage on saving throws. Plus,
Yeah,
they're
I
big ass
didn't read
yetis that are huge. So
I should
And
have
very
Um,
strong.
if it was like a medium creature, it would probably have a much higher chance of succeeding. It's just dice roll, right? Nothing that we could control. You could still move if you wanted to. You still have movement.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'll move like
Off the
Here?
map, she's like, "I'm going back to the sled dog.
See you
She has
later,
to go
guys."
back to town.
I'll move there.
See you guys later." I mean, that scotch was good. I'm feeling it now. I got the little I got like the warm tummy,
I took
right?
a
Like, right
second
here.
shot. I'm feeling it. I was gonna
It's my
sip
turn.
my whiskey, and then there was a second Yeti, and I just said, "Nope, taking it all."
I mean, I had 2 fingers of whiskey, and I'm like, that sure feels good.
Yuki's gonna move up to this Yeti just quickly.
Oh,
While
just right up
she's-
in there, huh?
He's invisible.
Still invisible.
Still invisible. Is going to get advantage on the attack.
Yeah, so we're going to shit. I have not
You're
actually
so far
rolled to
away from
attack
Arterax
something
now.
in a long time. It's okay. I have an idea.
Are
We're
you,
gonna
are you
roll
shushing me right now?
advance.
Natural
I'm like
20.
scared of your
I'm a-
well-being,
Wow.
and you're telling me to shush.
I'm
So
a
you get
little
guaranteed hit.
dizzy right now. Okay. We're going to
Natural 20.
roll
Yeah,
for
you hit.
my sneak attack. Is my sneak attack 2d6 now? Like it's been so long.
Well, it's not. It's still a critical hit with your sneak attack, so
Yeah,
that's going to do a good amount of damage.
But you apply them separately, right? So you get your you get your critical first, and then you get your sneak attack damage added to that at the end.
Wouldn't it still
Does
critical?
it apply to? I'm trying to think about how it
It still
applies.
it
to
still
both.
applies to the sneak. Yeah, it applies to all damage.
Right. So I roll for damage first.
Yeah, just roll. Just roll for your damage, and then we'll and then make
Critical
sure you roll
damage?
with it. So that's with advantage, right? So you hit for 14. Good hit, right? Fuck,
Okay.
man, mother trucker. I don't want to do math anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to
I
do
guess
math
sneak
anymore,
attack.
sister.
I don't remember if my sneak attack is 1d6 or 2 at this level.
Let's take a
I'm
look
trying to
here.
first level 1d6.
No, we're all reading your character sheet right now.
Yeah, I wish it was just on here, but I have to pull
It's
up the whole roll.
2d6. You roll
Okay, it is
2d6 damage.
Let's see. So that's sneak attack,
26.
and then I'm also gonna cast Booming Blade,
Okay.
spell, which I believe is just an extra 1d8 if it moves.
I have a question.
So
Does he have advantage on any of this because he feels like that rage to just murder everything?
Well, he did advantage on the first attack because he was
Yeah,
invisible.
you can't
You
stack
can't double up on
advantages.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, you sink your wakizashi of murderousness into the Yeti's belly, and it like screams and lashes out, and you duck under it, right? As its claws, I got my Wolverine claws, right? Its claws are trying to catch you, right? It's throwing claws at you, but it's definitely hurt, and you can see like pink frothy blood come from its mouth as it screams and bellows.
and then as my bonus action, I'm going to disengage.
You are no longer visible, by the way.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm disengaging. Getting the hashtag out of there. Wait, how far?
Was Booming Blade your bonus action?
It said I can cast that on my action. Like I think it.
But is
syncs up.
it actually a
second, let's
bonus action, or is
Is
it?
it? I don't think so.
It takes one action to use Booming Blade. You wouldn't be able to use
Yeah,
Booming
so
Blade.
Booming Blade is an
I thought-
attack, so that is separately that is an attack.
So
Not
you wouldn't be able to do it.
I'm going
Why
to do
did
this
you
with an
reverse the
attack.
Booming Blade damage?
Wait.
It's not a booming. It's not like a smite. It's an actual attack. It's a spell attack. So if you read it, you brandish this weapon used in the spell castings and make a melee attack. Oh, you know what? No,
Hey. Yeah, it's on the same attack though, right?
Yeah,
With
no,
my
it
attack.
is. That is making a melee attack.
Yeah. So if he
Hit
moves now,
the-
he takes 6 damage.
It attacks normal effects and then becomes sheath. Yeah,
I'm so
Yeah,
he was
but
right.
hold on,
Sorry.
but hold on a second. But look at the actual spell book for Booming Blade. It's an evocation. Spell usage is one action. So
Yes, but read the actual.
you think it actually goes with the
information.
definition of Booming Blade, where it's an
Well,
an
no, because
thought-
if you actually read it, you get your normal attack. If you read the
branch
actual
the weapon,
the
use
spells,
a melee attack. If within 5 feet on a hit, you suffer.
the
that
weapons
Don't forget you have
attack
modifiers.
normal
We're good.
effects.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, yep. Sorry.
I mean, so it's still fucked up. Yeah, go ahead and you disengage, so because
And
you don't
I'm
want to
going
get
to
fucking
move
stacked.
on the other side of this trap, just like right here. Now that I'm not invisible anymore. And
See, now you need to tell me what the actual DC is for that trap that you set, because I don't know off the top of my head.
I mean, I think
That's
you
a-
get to set that.
that's a
'cause
handmade trap.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
the
looking right
TM
now.
decision.
Yeah,
If it was me,
$1
I would have
million.
him roll like sleight of hand.
$1 million. You're gonna
And
roll
whatever
$1
he
million.
rolled for making it would be the DC. If I was the DM.
Oh,
I'm
are we
gonna
doing
set
that?
the DC in all fairness. Let's see, it's in the snow. It probably knows the snow, but you're a fucking master stealthy assassin. Hmm,
I might
know,
get fucked
like,
up if this.
normally I don't tell you guys the DCs. Probably I'd say like a 14, right? Like I'd say
Okay.
probably like a 14 to notice it, right? But we'll worry about that later. Remember that. Okay, so it's his turn, right? So he's gonna move forward. Now, Does he notice it? So let's take a look. Let's take a roll.
Oh, well, he moved first of all, so that's 6 extra damage.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll take it in a second. I mean, he ain't that smart. He's a fucking Yeti, man. He don't know all that much about like any of this magical stuff that's kind of spooky. Let's see here.
Wait, I just did 32 damage to that guy. Jesus Christ, and he's still walking? Okay.
And what kind of trap was this?
This is a tripwire.
It's a
Tripwire.
tripwire. So I would say that he is probably knocked prone on his turn.
Since he made an aggressive action charging towards him, could that satisfy my reaction?
Charging forward? Sure.
What?
So I'm going to throw my chromatic orb,
Oh.
and I'm going to throw it as fire.
Does that do extra since he's prone?
I miss. Doesn't matter.
And you missed. Yeah, your attack was too low.
I have yet to hit with that, I think.
You have. I don't think you've ever hit with chromatic orb yet. And now it's Bray's turn.
Well, I'm gonna rage. So I'm gonna roll that d8. Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature.
You rolled for the hentai. Nice.
Yeah, hentai Brea.
Tentacles everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
What?
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm reading what
Don't
that one
Google
does.
it. Don't Google the word.
Nobody
Please.
tell her.
Don't
No.
Google. Just let the word.
Retain your innocence.
No, no.
Octopus. There's an octopus. Octopus tentacles come out of her. It's fine.
So
Yes. Squid like.
that's pretty
I
slick.
am a 30-year-old woman. I can take whatever you need to give me.
You don't
How
want
do
to.
I roll?
You do not want to Google
Temporary-
this and go down the rabbit
Roll a
hole.
1d.
Watch
Just roll a
this shit.
1d12.
Stay in the dark. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay to. It's okay to.
So
like, not
that'd
Google
be
shit.
8 temporary hit points.
Oh shit, math. Okay.
Oh shit, math.
This
Yeah,
entire
on your-
game is math.
On your character
Um,
sheet, just set your hit points to 64. Then,
Okay.
like on the left-hand side, set your 60. Set it
Yeah.
to 64.
Okay.
Once the spell ends, it'll switch back to
What is
subtract
happening?
8 from
I'm
one.
so confused.
So
You
Okay.
got temporary
Let me.
hit points.
Should I read it for her?
Sure.
Yeah, or you can put it in chat. Either way.
Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Oh, maybe he
Girl
was
with
nice.
belly rubs.
Well, now I feel bad because I like stabbed the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lay on his
Yeah.
belly. I'm sure it's quite uncomfortable right now after you just wakasashi'd him.
So are they both within 30 feet of you?
I know the one up top is. I don't.
They should be pretty close. That one's within 30.
Yeah, so
That one's within
Both.
30.
both take that damage.
I think it says.
So is it a separate 1d12 or is it the same 1d12?
I gotta look at the. I gotta look
each
at the
creature
character
of your
sheet.
choice? Okay.
Oh, they gotta
Yeah,
save it
but I
a
can-
Constitution saving throw first, anyway.
Yeah.
A con saving throw. What are we trying to beat here? We're trying to beat a.
DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay, so what's your con modifier? He's like this fucking math.
Oh, math.
Your con modifier is for Constitution is a +5.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No, it's +3, right? But your saving throw is +5. So you're a +3. So 8 + 3 is 11. Plus your what was the other one? Your proficiency.
Proficiency bonus, yeah.
13.
Yeah.
So they both have to do a Constitution saving throw against 13.
Yes.
Right. Do 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Is that the right song? Do, 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 do,
Okay, so the one that wants belly rubs, what was it? It was 8 damage.
Was it the right song?
1d12.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my god.
4.
Okay.
Which one wanted belly rubs?
Me.
This one right
Oh,
here.
do.
oh, the one laying
other
down.
one. The other one succeeded in its saving throw.
Okay. So I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins, the one up top.
Okay.
Uh,
This poor bastard.
there's a lot going on here. Okay.
Nice.
You hit, so roll for damage.
Can you explain your hit? Like,
Yeah.
act it?
Oh, I just kind of rip out Leroy Jenkins, and you see me stretch all the way back, and I just launch it right at his forehead.
Oh, the forehead hit. Oh, damn.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. We need to pay attention to the rules because
What?
it is prone and did not get back up. So you're
Wait, no, she was
Oh,
attacking
that's
the
the
top
other
The
one.
one up top. Yeah.
That's
She's
she's
one up
attacking the
top.
top one. The
Hang on.
bottom on your right would have been at
I
disadvantage.
thought you said you were going to. I thought you said you were. I thought you were Leroy Jenkins, the one that was prone.
No, the
Okay.
one up
Okay.
top.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So you hit, and okay.
Because
take-
yes,
What were you going
prone
to say?
creatures have. If you attack a prone creature
Oh,
from range,
I didn't know that.
they
about
have
that.
advantage. Or
They
you have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
You have
to hit
disadvantage if you try to hit them while they're
if
prone.
they are
Oh,
prone.
okay.
Because
If
they
they're over
are
5 feet
lower
away.
profile.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. If they're over 5 feet away, you get disadvantage.
However, melee attacks,
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
about to-
advantage.
Oh.
And if they're unconscious, and I play by this rule, if you are unconscious and the enemy is next to you, and I'm a nice guy, they can just straight up fucking attack you and kill you.
Yeah.
If they're prone.
Well,
if you are
Can you repeat that?
incapacitated next to them. If you're incapacitated, not if you're prone.
Yeah.
They can give you a coup de grace, as it's called, right? They can just be like,
Yeah.
"Boop! You are now incapacitated until like they save you, and you do death saving throws, but not a problem here." All right. And now it is Ares' turn. So you hear her, and she starts to chant in a language you don't understand, and she starts to advance on the creature, and she's like, boom, boom, and she's smacking her spear as she approaches. So she is going to be a bro and cover your flank, because, like, she's mine, and that's what I want her to do. And she is going to attack the one that has a javelin sticking out of its calf, right, screaming in pain. Now I'm debating... as we approach, what sounds cool that you guys haven't seen yet?
Do, 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 do.
Dr. Overdose, how do you feel about casting Inflict Wounds? That sounds fun.
Spell.
Doesn't
fun
Inflict
spell.
Wounds sound fun right now?
No.
I think it sounds fun.
Not
Not
on
as long as
me.
No, not on you.
I think it's
but
on
like,
the Yeti.
as
It's a
an
cleric spell.
action, yeah, it's a cleric spell. As an action, against a creature you can reach, the target will take 3d10 necrotic damage. It could take 30 damage if I rolled perfectly, right? Just with necrotic damage, which is damage that there's not a lot of things that are proof against, right? It's kind of there's other types of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast that because that sounds cool. And she hits with her, and you hear her chanting, right? And I'm assuming Garmy, you would recognize some type of. This sounds like an unpleasant call to damage some shit with essence of dead things, right? So you hear her chant behind you. Your Arcana would tell you natively that you would recognize this as she's probably casting Inflict Wounds, and she hits it for 20 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
welcome. By the way.
Damn.
I can't take credit for what the dice give me. They just do what they do. And so she's there toe to toe with it, and you hear it scream and bellow in pain. And now it is Garmy's turn. And you can see Garmy, if you look at that creature, you can see one of its limbs like starting to like rot and decay. And its fur starts to darken and shrivel.
Seeing the southern one is all prone, and my 3 teammates are in front of me, and this one only has one person. The top one only has just the cleric in its way. I'm going to cast Shatter on right there.
You're like just enough to not fuck up our poor cleric. You're such a nice guy. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you looking out.
So I need a Constitution saving throw.
What's the DC on that one? I'm not looking
14.
at 14.
14.
Right. It says Constitution.
Mm-hmm. Takes half damage if it fails.
Okay, so what's your damage? Your damage is 15.
Mm-hmm.
You still hit. It succeeded on its throw, but it took half damage. So it took, what is that? Half rounded up or half rounded down? Fuck it. Half rounded up sounds good to me. So I mean, it breaks out and like you know, it's such a loud shattering noise. You can see the concussive blast wave kind of push away some of the snow. Right, its fur moves, and you see it start to like have blood leak from its ears, and it sort of starts to slump over. Now, it is its turn, and you hear it shriek and scream. And then, if you zoom out enough, you see something else that you did not expect.
No, not another one.
Don't tell me.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Hang on a second. Be cool. Give me a second. Take a second. Okay. You see these little tiny
Aww.
figures
Baby
ones.
It has
Oh,
babies.
we gotta kill them too now.
rise up out of the snow.
Oh no.
Oh, they're so
And
cute.
on its turn,
Oh,
this one takes its movement and its action to try to rush back. Aerie sees this, and so she doesn't use her attack of opportunity as this one runs back towards the little baby yetis that are like, you know, smaller than Carouse, probably smaller than Yuki.
so that other one's probably dead.
And now it is Carouse's turn.
Well, I don't know what to do.
What if we just like back the fuck up? Will it run over there too?
Okay, just because I've never done it, I want to have Artarax attack this thing, but I don't really know how.
Okay. So let's take a look at your character sheet. So for him, right, for Artarax, let's take a look at the Drake
Bite,
Warden.
melee weapon attack, +3, plus PB to hit, reach 5 feet. So I need to be like right here.
That's a +3 plus your proficiency, so it's a +5. You got to move within adjacent, right? So you've got to move up, and then it's a roll +5. It's your proficiency plus a 3.
What am I rolling though?
You're just rolling a 1d20 plus 3. And if you want to do it, you could do something like this. Like I can't really do that well because I think it might. So you could do like in the chat, right? If you want to do it, you could do like this command without the quotations, right? I know the Yeti said it. What you do is you type in /roll 1d20.
Just zoomed in on him.
I know, right? Like because I was clicked on him.
Didn't you say +3?
Well, it's +3 plus your proficiency, which is a +2, so it's a
Oh, so
+5.
+5.
So you would use that without the quotes, and that will roll that for you. You can actually make a macro, and I can show you how to do that another time. So you.
I was
you
wondering
hit,
what that was. What macros were.
So you hit him, right? You hit. Well, it hit it. And then you need to. Let's see here, because I am scrolling around everywhere. So because you have your draconic essence, right? So you hit.
I want to say that attack should have been at advantage because it's prone. So it could have been a natural 20.
Well, it's prone, but she's more than. Oh yeah, but it's adjacent. Yes, correct. But it still hit. Like it still hit. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could roll and see if you get critical hits. So
yeah, you can roll again. Go ahead and roll another one. Yeah,
2d20
roll it again. See if you.
+5.
You can hit up arrow and it'll do. If you hit up arrow, it'll repeat whatever your last chat command was, right? So you could just hit the up arrow in the chat box and it will roll it again.
Okay. Same roll.
Same roll. I mean, works out.
Eh.
And then, so now you have, for damage, it's 1d6 plus your proficiency for damage. So it's going to be 1d6 plus 2, right? Because your proficiency bonus is plus 2. So it's going to be basically, yeah. So you can do the same thing. Yep. So you hit for 3, and it's ice damage, right? Because you or fire damage, which doesn't have any extra benefit here, but it'd still be fire damage. So Ardorax reaches out, blows fire, whatever. Its bite infuses with essence. And so you hit for totally 3. Okay. And now it is... Oh my gosh, this dog behind me. Yuki's turn. Give me 1 sec. I gotta pick my dog's food bowls up.
That's okay. Well, I kind of don't want to kill it now because I know it has babies, or I think those are its babies.
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, but she just shot him again. So now I'm like,
I bit him technically, and it wasn't me.
Oh,
it was
I'm sorry.
Ardorax.
Yeah.
'Cause I am not a soulless human being.
But your dragon is.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a dragon. He's got a bite.
Yugi's just going to move out of its path for now to see if it runs over there towards its babies. So let me see how far I can move. It's about she'll move up to this
Why
corner,
did we
I guess.
become so like lighthearted?
We don't kill just.
I think.
I mean, it had the other one stayed there.
After we murdered, after Garmy exploded some kobolds, I think that we have a little bit more conscience.
Yeah, I felt bad about that one.
We'll just say Yuki like untangles its leg or whatever, and then just moves over here. And can I ready an action just in case it does become hostile again? I don't know if Usher can hear me. He can't speak though.
Like the rest of us can't move out of the way in time.
So I assume he would just run past you if he wants to.
You can ready an action, like if you want to ready something for something else happening, you can totally do that as your action that you choose.
Yeah, if he tries to attack like Karast or any of you guys, then yeah.
So like I can ready an action to earthquake him if he runs past, or
yeah,
hopefully.
Now that would take the place of your action.
Wait, is this
okay?
He moves before you though, so could you still do that if he moves?
Well,
before
no, yeah, you can't ready an action until your turn.
So, did you catch all that, Usher?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay.
So you can ready an action or something like that if it comes
I
at you.
just moved out the way and I'll ready an action. Yeah.
Gonna go round, and you're gonna get opportunity attacks as it goes over here.
All of us.
If you choose to take it, because it's adjacent, it means you can choose.
I mean, if he's running past, I'm not gonna hit him.
Past you, like so here, like we'll do it right. It's moving past you. Would you like to attack it, Karoust?
Has babies.
You can give up on.
Tap. Just a little love tap.
Okay, roll for it then.
You
want to attack? Go for it. Oh, it might be trying to flank me.
Just hit him on the butt. What do you mean a love tap?
Is that not gonna stop him
on the
right
butt
there?
as it runs past? Good game. Good game. We know who the winners are.
Good try.
Come back next year. GG's fam. Better luck next time.
What is that then?
I mean, it's an attack. But you could choose to attack and pull your punch if you were to knock it incapacitated. So it would just be knocked out and not dead.
Just a little bruiser.
So you want to hit him again?
You just want to punch him? You just want to fucking reach out? Yeah, and you hit.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck it. I'm just going to throw hands. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take it.
Savage.
It's just punch
Kicks it in the ass as it runs past.
You just punch the Yeti in the ass.
It's a love tap.
Rhea, would you like to also punch this thing and rub salt in the wound?
Is he still moving past us?
Yes, he is still trying to move past
I don't want to hit him.
You guys all got soft. Come on.
Garmy, would you like to make an attack of opportunity on this as it runs past you?
No. I can't do it with magic, so Garmy.
Normally it's me that's the dick. It's you this time.
If it decides to come back and attack Karas, I'm not doing anything.
That's fine. I'll remember that.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Brad, it's your turn. You want to throw a javelin in its ass as it runs past? Like, okay.
No, but I am gonna move like on the other side of them just in case. I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, you just pass through. You just
Yeah, I'm just gonna step over Garmy.
step over that little hobbit wannabe. All right. Aerie just turns and follows it with her sword still, or her spear still like over the top of her shield. Garmy, would you like to fucking magic missile this poor bastard?
Shatter it.
Just fuck it. Why not?
Shatter the whole family.
I will bring scorched earth, motherfucker. Like, it's your choice.
No.
What are you gonna do? Okay.
I am gonna hold. I'm gonna ready an action to cast Shatter if anything makes an aggressive move.
You want to love tap somebody with an arrow? It's your chance to shine.
No, I'm good.
Or, all right. You want to throw a dagger, steal its fucking claws,
Well,
like anything?
I'm gonna move. I don't want you to skip my turn. I'm gonna move already.
Oh yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Here.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm
Okay.
done now.
Surprised by the whole Yeti tribe that arrives from behind you. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see, 30 feet. Yuki's just gonna move over here. And ready in action, just in case. That's it.
You know, and as you can see, as this poor bastard like trucks for it, like it's obviously like very heavily wounded. There's blood dripping into the snow.
Aw.
You know, very colorful. And unless you choose to engage, we could end that combat right here. Unless you suddenly feel like you're about to just straight up gack a family. Okay,
They
this
picked the
is not
wrong
Baltimore.
team.
Okay, like this is not. These ain't. I mean, do what you want. It's your game. I don't make any moral judgments.
Can Eerie heal from a distance?
Can Aerie heal from a distance?
Eerie, I'm sorry. Or how far can she heal from?
Like, can she?
It really depends on the spell. So,
Like, could she heal it wherever I stabbed it?
she would
Heal
have
the
to be able
bruise
to
on its
touch-
butt
she,
cheek?
she would have to be able to touch it. Right now, she could cast it on something that she can see. Right. I mean, you can ask her to. I mean,
well, if it's gone and it's able to run away that quickly, maybe it should be able to live, right? So maybe it's just best we.
well, I
let it
mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. She really fucked the first one up pretty hard with that 20 points of necrotic damage. Like, I would rethink my choices.
Plus the Shatter right after that probably really hurt it.
Probably a bit of a misnomer there. Like, it's all terribleness. So, and as you watch the Yetis gather up their little Yeti tykes, as they are called, Yeti tykes, and they bundle off down the little river, heavily wounded and having learned a lesson after they got fisticuffs with the bruiser on the way past.
Right in the butt cheek.
The Aerie gestures you back, and the sled dogs have seemed to have calmed down. And the rest of the day's journey ends uneventfully until you make camp that night, because tomorrow you will arrive at the prison with the distances you have covered. And that would be a good place for us to
break
for the day. And we could pick it up getting to the prison tomorrow.
All right.
Not tomorrow.
Taylor has this face of like, the fuck is this?
Hey, we
Are we
kicked
do-
ass, but we didn't kill it.
Are we doing a long
Yeah.
rest? No.
You can take a long rest overnight, absolutely. Recover your spell slots. Anything else, like your mother trucker, you would need to, you'll recover your rage after your long rest that you used.
Yeah, like, I have these hit points. Do they go away after rage ends?
Yes, they will
Okay.
go away, and they will drop back to your normal max hit points of 56 or whatever it is. And that's it. We weren't caught in the river. Now there are other things, right? If you decide, as we go, if you're like, you know what, I want to hunt because hunting's fun. We can do hunting, right? We can do scavenging. We do other things as well. If you want to, you can also use your opportunity as we do overland travel. Because I know I only gave you 3 options. You want an encounter, weather, or something like that. But you can say, hey, we found some. I think that we found some little bit of ruins. and we want to see and explore there. Maybe we find something, right? Maybe it's an old town that's decrepit and has like everybody's left and they left things behind. So, I mean, that might be something to think about for next session too.
I mean, we said
But
Girl
it's good.
Scouts. I don't know what else you want.
Those damn
Yeah, I
fingers.
thought we were coming across brownies.
Like the little people from like
Truffles.
Willow, like the little brownies, little dudes that rode on their
Yes,
shoulders.
yes. I thought that's exactly what you were gonna do. I think they even have a D&D stack block, brownies.
Beautiful.
And I'm very positive based on how things will go. I think we'll have a little bit more combat next time. I think we'll have some other good challenges that come up. But it was fun. I had a good time.
Good job, guys.
Beautiful.
GG's.
We
We
kicked
didn't
some butt.
die.
I don't even
No
think any of
GG.
us got hit.
We
No.
didn't.
Nope.
I fucked the Yeti up.
We
and he
messed
ran
them
away.
up.
Oh,
I shaved a Yeti. I got some hair right here.
We just like kicked those Yetis' butts. They're like, we're gonna take these guys, and then we're like, no, you're not.
Take these
Those
good.
Yetis
How's
were
that?
like, and they were out of there. It was a good fight. It was fun.
Okay. I gotta get ready for tomorrow.
It's just gonna get worse from here. Spellcasters and drow spider assassins and all types of crazy shit.
Beautiful. Good stuff. Okay. Awesome.
GG's.
I'm a fan
Well-
of the easy sessions.
There was enough math there for all of us.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That was great.
And Yuki's
Awesome.
got some idea like this curse thing ain't getting any better.
And there's some Yeti running around with a bruise on his butt.
Got punched in the butt as he ran past. She's just
It
like,
was one
"Kapow!"
damage. Give me a break.
Can you imagine how bad he would have felt if it was 4 and that was the only hit points it had left and it just fucking drops dead because you were just
can't
trying to
believe-
fuck around and you
I
just straight
can't-
up like gatted it like right in the larynx and it just
I just can't believe that no one else tried to attack it. It's
No,
that
it
is
was
so weird
trying
to
to
me.
protect his kids.
After we
They're
saw the babies come
territorial.
out.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's where we're gonna end it today, guys. You guys you'll do your thing, and I'll meet you back in Discord after end stream. Wanna
See
say
you there.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Beautiful. Okay, well, there you have it. There it is. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's get some music going here. Okay, beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's read out. If you guys want to be part of the stream, you can copy and paste the top raid call. It's so weird raiding twice in one day. You can copy and paste the top raid call. If you're a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, you can copy and paste the bottom raid call. We're gonna raid out. Thank you guys for hanging with me and the rest of the crew. And here we go. Let's give Goose some love. She's a fantastic person. She's in here all the time. She's just a great person. Awesome content creator. She's funny. She's nice. So let's give Goose some love. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks to Aileen and Rinko for the raids. Thank you guys for all of the support earlier today. For resubscribing. J Macca for the gifted sub. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging. Have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday. We'll be back on Monday. Normal stream stuff. Nobody look. We're adding things to it. Okay. Nobody look. Nobody's looking. It's a friggin' sword. Okay. It's a sword, not a dick. It's a sword. Promise. It's a sword. Okay, there. No more dick.
Just the tip.
Dude! Thank you, Asher. God damn it! You're not allowed to make me cry at the end. No, stop it! You guys are not doing this right now. We are raiding out! We are... Oh my god. Are you seriously about to make me cancel this raid?
And the bit.
Are you guys seriously about to make me cancel this raid? The raid's canceled. I hope you're happy. Stop. Usher, thank you for just the tip. Corrupted, thank you for the poop bits. Dr. Overdose! What are you guys doing? Dr. Overdose, thank you for 5 gifted subs. To Shino, it's Dynamite. Desiree, Gyro. You're fucking new, Dr. Overdose. You're fucking new, dude. Rastaface. And Husher, thank you for 5 gifted subs. To Dem, MDHC, Britties, JG, the Great Cool Guy, and Colorless Diamond. You guys just we're on a level 3 hype train. I'm supposed to be ending stream. How am I supposed to end stream on a hype train? Oh, you can't do that one. That was you. I guess you don't. Everybody poops.
Thanks for being nice.
Silent. I think you have to do silent. You might not have. I don't know. Maybe I did. You're fucking new. You're fucking new. Dr. Overdose. You're fucking new, dude. No, my God! Oh my god, my heart's going so fast right now. I'm getting really red. Oh my god. No! Allie, I'm trying to leave! Allie, oh my god, thank you for the raid! Oh my god. Thank you so much. I just was trying to raid out and they started a hype train and now I can't leave. And now I really can't leave because you raided in here. Allie, how was your stream? How was your stream? How are you? How was Dark Souls 2? Is it crushing your soul like it did mine? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Welcome in, raiders. Leave, take care of yourself. I can't leave when there's a hype train. Rex! Oh my god, you guys are out of your minds. You guys are out of your minds. Rex, thank you for 5 gifted subs. To the Zants, Cowboy Chris, Dr. Epic, Cabius, and the solo player. And for gifting us up to Allie!
What?
No!
Wow.
Everybody poop. You're new.
You punched that
dude. What about coyotes? You can have the prize. Take the prize. Take the prize. Take the prize. You can have the prize. You can have the prize. Take them. You can have the prize. Take them. Take them. Bio. What the hell? Did everybody else start drinking too? What is going on? Bio, thank you for 10 gifted subs to Austin, Big Mike, Big Toe, Titan Media Collective, Miyazaki, Crazy Town Banana Pants, Dig Dug, Afraid of Birds, Sir Chadley, and Darkling. Thank you. Allie, thank you for lurking. Thank you for the raid. I hope you have a fantastic night. Sorry things are crazy here. Raiders, you've come at a weird time. Things are weird. We may have had shots earlier, but I know you deal with this because Allie does Whiskey Wednesdays. I'm sorry your DS2 experience was bad. It wasn't bad. I just didn't get the experience that I wanted because all of the servers were offline when I played. I loved Dark Souls 2. I thought it was fantastic, but I never got to experience Dark Souls 1 or 2 online because the servers were down when I played. But the games are fantastic. We need that quality content back for the Raiders. This is all quality content. Thank you guys so much for the level 6 hype train. You are all out of your mind. You're fried. Thank you guys so much. She's Louise! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys have fantastic weekends though. Ami. I need to make more hearts for the wall. We have a whole new area over here too that I can add stuff to. Omni, thank you for 5 gifted subs to Alpha, Joachim, Hobo Ninja, Ghost of Steven, and Ass. Thank you. My God. That is a level 7 hype train. You guys are bonkers. Thank you so much. Jeez Louise. You guys are really kind. Ghost of Steven was Oscar's brother. There was another Ghost of Steven in here the other day. It was really weird. It was really weird. Oh, to the Raiders though, welcome in if you're still here. Thank you for joining. My name is Potaytosaurus if you don't know me. And the community here is called the Spud Club. We like potatoes and positivity. And pizza and puppies and ranch. And some of us like barbecue sauce. It's weird. And pineapple on pizza. And I'm a full-time streamer. I stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. doing variety stuff. Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds, 7 Days to Die, Demon Souls. We're Souls lovers at heart. And on Friday we do D&D at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is why we're getting out of here now. Steven and Charity go together. Dude. What is this song? Is this allowed? I don't know what this is, but I love it. I love this song. Oh my God. My chair does not have a name. I have not named my chair. Pineapple on pizza, I can get behind that. Yes! Yes, Austin. Hell yes. Hell yes. Hell yes. Steven and Charity. Charity's not a thing. Charity's not a thing. Charity's not a thing. But thank you for gifting a sub to Charity. Whoever you are, welcome in. Oh. I don't name material objects. I don't know about you guys. I don't name material objects. Do you think people who name material objects are the same kind of people who like name their like extremities? Is it weird that I farted on Charity? You farted on my chair? Good thing it's mesh and it doesn't stay in there. Magical bow job disagrees. Okay, that's different. Is this Bruiser? Yeah, but that's different. It's a game, you know. Charity is beautiful. How dare you deny her? A chair could be beautiful and not have a name. A A chair with no name sounds like a bad version of a Clint Eastwood movie. Oh my god. You guys are bonkers, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me on this fine Friday. The day of potatoes! The day of potatoes. Chair with no name, Eastwood versus Norris. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and rest of your Friday. I didn't get involved in that. Okay, Sam, I will note that. The name's Chair, Charity Chair. What a great way to have ended and started my day. I know! You guys are amazing. Big thanks to the campaign and being here to do it with me. You guys are amazing. And I wouldn't be here without you. So thank you for D&Ding with me. Thank you guys for the support. You guys are friggin' bonkers. I can't believe you just did a level 7 hype train. As I'm raiding out, we have to do a new raid now. I hope you know that. It's time for a raid. Are you ready to raid? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Copy paste the top right call if you're a subscriber, the bottom one if you're not. To everyone who came in with Allie, I am sorry for leaving so soon, but I have streamed for a collective of how long has it been? I don't know, I streamed like 4 hours. It's probably been like 8 hours today or something, collective wise. I'm tired, I need to leave. But I am a full-time streamer. I'll be back on Monday, probably playing some Hollow Knight or some Outer Wilds or something else that's fun. Goose is so gassy. You guys are so gassy. Let's go give Goose some love. Thank you guys again so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Or until I see you again. Titan Media Collective, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Seriously, thank you guys so much for the support, for the subs, the gifted subs, the resubscriptions, the bits, and just the tip. It is a sword. It's not a dick, it's a sword, okay? Don't forget to talk about potatoes in all of your meetings if you have any from now until I see you again. You look fantastic today. I love you and appreciate you. Maz, thank you for being here. I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend, okay? I love you. Is she ending stream?